Hey, and happy holidays slash happy new year. This is Christmas with Caleb 3. I don't know if 2 counts as much. Number 3 is actually, this is how trilogies work. Number 1 is a certain way. Number 2 is usually a inversion of that thing. It's like a reaction to it. Number 3
nice
goes back to the
Too Fast, Too Furious.
And number 3 in a trilogy usually goes back to the tried and true formula, right? The Indiana Jones trilogy is a really good example of this. There's many other trilogies that do this exact same thing. That's what we're going to do today. Christmas with Caleb 3 is going to be a horror one-shot that takes place over the new year. And it's going to be great because I've made all of your characters for you like I did back at the beginning of Christmas with Caleb. There's a fun little tradition that we do every year where I torture my friends in a holiday-themed horror one-shot.
I'm scared.
And it's going to be really fun.
I don't think it's just our normal sessions.
Yeah. I don't think this will be as intense as the first Christmas with Caleb. It's not going to be as, partially because this is not going to be you guys, right? You're playing other people. But yeah, we'll get there when we get there. I'm excited. I've made all your characters. So the thing that I told the players, I asked them a simple question. I said, give me a New Year's resolution. And I gave them a couple of guidelines for this, right? Not a super silly one or an impossible one that is difficult and challenging, but could be feasibly accomplished. And so you are all going to be playing characters who have indeed accomplished their resolution for the new year.
Oh.
We are going to be playing on December 31st, right? This is a New Year's Eve party that is being hosted by Elliot Ward, who's being played by Seth. We are going to all converge and kind of celebrate your accomplishment for the year, right? You guys have succeeded your resolutions, or at least you will as soon as the clock strikes midnight, right? You technically, I suppose you could break it before then, but why would you do such a thing? I've written out character sheets for everybody. I've given them access to those character sheets. No one else can see those character sheets, and there are not necessarily secrets, but things that only the character knows that don't necessarily need to be shared out loud between the players, but might come up organically with the characters. Let's go around real quick and talk about the characters just very briefly. Again, we won't share everything on the character sheets, but I've assigned you guys some characters. So let's do name, type, and maybe iconic item, and maybe just a little bit about if you take a glance at the skills and stats and stuff, a general idea of what your character is.
Have we done Tales from the Loop before?
So we have. So Tales from the Loop, we're playing Tales from the Loop. It's a modified version. You guys aren't kids. Usually it's like the Stranger Things RPG, where it's basically
it's that one. Okay.
Kids on bikes solve supernatural mysteries. That's the general idea. We've played a few game-bound one-shots of it, or 2 shots of it. I think we did one with Seth and Jordan and Jason, and we've done one with Jordan, Alyssa, and Emily. We did 2-shot as well. This is what we did Christmas with Caleb in as well. This is the same system. As a quick reminder of the system, Tales from the Loop is basically it's a dice pool system. You roll a handful of d6s and you have to get a 6, but usually that 6 is the only thing you need, right? You'll get a success when you get a 6, when you roll a 6. But typically to solve any problem, you only need 1 success. Super difficult or nearly impossible things might be 2 or 3 successes. But usually you'll get 1 or more 6s, and extra 6s can be spent to achieve bonus effects, such as helping other characters or getting some extra thing in addition to what you rolled. You guys, again, aren't playing kids, but I basically built the characters as if just like a normal Tales from the Loop character. Your ages are just plus 10, basically, right, than what they normally would be. So go ahead and let's start with you, Seth. Elliot Ward, go ahead and just read off your name, type, age, iconic item, and honestly, you could do favorite song if you wanted to, since we already kind of shared those as players. Go ahead.
Elliot Ward. I am a 24-year-old bookworm. My favorite song is Vienna by Billy Joel, and my iconic item is Father's Notebook.
Yep. And obviously, you guys have all these attributes and skills on the side here as a quick reminder of what those do. Typically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be telling me what you want to do, and then we're going to be finding out, okay, what attribute is that and what skill is attached to that attribute. What are you doing, right? And you'll be rolling both of those together as one thing. When you click on a skill, it will automatically add the attribute as well to the roll you're making. So like Seth, for example, has a 3 in investigate, and he also has a 5 in mind. So when he rolls that, he's going to be rolling 8 dice, right? And then you need 6s to succeed on things. And the skills should be pretty straightforward and self-explanatory, but if we have any questions, feel free to ask them. Yeah. Who is Jules, Emily?
Oh, it's me. Oh, Jules. I have a nickname. Yep. My name is Julia Marlowe, but I guess I go by Jules. I'm a weirdo.
Yep.
Just like Psych.
Yeah, yes. But not Juliet. It's Julia is the full name. Yeah.
Yes. I am 22. My favorite song is Dog Days Are Over by Florence the Machine. And my iconic item is my backpack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. With all her living possessions. Tess, played by Alyssa.
I have a nickname. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I am Tessa Riggs, aka Tess. I am a jock. My favorite song is Titanium. And my iconic item is a steel water bottle, which obviously is a Stanley.
How old are you?
Sure.
I'm 25.
Yep, she's the oldest of the group. And then Marcus, played by Jordan.
I am Marcus Trent. I'm 23. My favorite song is Lose Yourself by Eminem, which is probably just, the most significant thing to know about me. And what was the other thing to read out?
Your iconic item.
Iconic. Do I need to read my type as well?
And your type.
Oh, yeah, you type. Yeah.
My type is Popular Kid. And my iconic item is a digital watch. As you can tell, I came prepared.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. The Popular Kid's iconic item is a digital watch.
Yep.
This feels popular, a little backwards.
He's not very smart, so he has to have a digital watch instead of an analog watch.
You know what? That makes sense.
Now we'll get to the digital watch, and there will be details that I'll share with you guys as we go to fill in some of these characters and questions that I might ask you, things that you're welcome to just fill in yourselves. Most of the relevant details are already on your character sheet, and as we'll play, it should be obvious how these characters will shake out. So, it is December 31st, 2025. Modern day, contemporary. We're not in the 80s or anything like that. You guys are about to gather for a New Year's party. You've all fulfilled your resolutions for the year. You all had various resolutions, and honestly, we can probably share those now because you would have, as a group, shared them with each other, and you're arriving to celebrate. So, Elliot, what was your resolution?
Right, that's me. Did we actually have it written down here somewhere? Or should I just say what I...
No, it's just, what you told me. Yeah.
Okay. To finish my father's research.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Emily, what about Jules?
I did not spend any money this year.
Mm-hmm. Tess?
Okay.
I wanted to get healthy, so I went to the gym.
5 times a week you went to the gym.
5 times a week went to the gym, specifically. Yes.
Not just go to the gym. You told me 5 times a week.
5 times a week.
And then Jordan, what about Marcus?
Marcus wanted to be patient.
He's
still waiting for that to happen.
Yeah.
Become patient or become a patient.
Dun, 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 yes. Dun. So we begin a few hours before the party, pretty close to the party, but we'll hop around here for a moment, kind of everyone pre-party, or at least at the beginning here. Let's start with Elliot. So Seth, Elliot, it's almost time for the New Year's party, and Elliot has been wasting the day away obsessing about his father's research.
That I have. We
see you have like your apartment, which this layout, this floor plan here that we have. That's your apartment. This apartment is filled with notes and diagrams and journals and everything else about your father's research. Your father was a philologist. I believe that's the term for people who work in languages. He was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was a great academician. He was very good at what he did. Right. He was very interested in languages. And your father's research is this strange language that he stumbled upon, and it's one of those things where, like, you know, maybe at first he thought this has to be just some kind of like weird conlang that someone came up with, right? Like it's just someone messing around. It's not a real language. But the more he looked into it, he found like some journal in the library, some old book, long forgotten. And you guys, this is set in Chicago, just as a note.
Okay.
So this is an apartment in Chicago. You guys will be at. It's cold, right? It's Chicago on December 31st, so it's bitter cold. And I kind of lost my train of thought there. Yeah, basically you're here. You've spent the day looking at this language and trying to figure it out like your father did before you. He died mysteriously about a year ago. Actually, exactly a year ago to the day. And
goody.
Ever since then, right, at the beginning of last year, you swore to yourself that you would finish your father's research.
But I did.
You know, it was one of the ways that you're a grad student yourself. It was one of the ways that you kind of felt close to your dad, doing the same work that he did. And we see kind of over your shoulder that this language is made up of kind of circular glyphs. And when I say circular, they never quite finish the circle, but there's lots of almost incomplete circles drawn with various, you know, paraphernalia kind of added to the circle. But glyphs of some sort that in theory make a language. There's some sort of something here, but it's really, you feel like you're on the edge of a breakthrough and you have been able to figure out some of it. But like the deeper meaning and like what it is and who made it, still kind of a mystery to you. And you're really hoping, you feel like you're really close, but you're really hoping that you're able to figure it out before the end of the night. But you wasted the whole day, and now it's time for the party. You have to figure out, you have to make a choice now. Do you continue to study up to the time, like you look at the clock? Maybe, is this on your phone? Is it like an actual clock in the apartment? Is it a watch? What do we see here?
It's probably a digital clock on the wall or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, and you see,
actually, no, for the tension of it, it has to be an analog clock going.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe your father's old clock or something.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice, like, you really need to stop now if you want to tidy up your place for the party. Like, you look around and, like, the whole place is a mess still. Papers everywhere, journals spread out on the table, and chairs and the couch, everywhere you can place things.
It's very relatable.
Yeah. Up to you. Would you like to continue studying as long as you can, or are you going to put everything away, or at least start to?
I'm going to start putting things away just because, like, I need to look like I finished this. I told people I was going to finish this. I can't let people know that I haven't finished this.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Yeah, so we see you start to gather up all the papers, and I assume you're gathering it up to kind of bring maybe into your bedroom, throw it all in there.
Some bedrooms, some in shelves. Maybe what I do is I'll try and put things away, but I'll put them away in a way that, like, they're still easily accessible. Like, I can, like, take them right back out immediately. Like, if something's on a bookcase, I kind of just, like, tuck it in a book. Sure. Oh, no, that doesn't work very well.
I mean, you have I would assume you maybe have at least one bookcase in here somewhere. So you can certainly shove things at the top of bookcases or whatever. There are drawers and stuff.
That would still be obvious. I'd move it to the bedroom. I'd move it to the bedroom.
Well, here, real quick, these aren't going to be 100% accurate, but these are technically the pictures of this apartment, like what the floor plan is showing.
It's a nice apartment.
It is a nice apartment. Honestly, I think your family was pretty well off. Your mother still kind of subsidizes your apartment here. She, I think, maybe came from independent wealth. But yeah, like I assume it's the decor is slightly different from this, and you would have papers everywhere and whatnot. But it's the kind of general layout. So you're mostly just shoving it all into the bedroom, you said?
Yeah, because I was like, maybe I start putting it away like on the bookshelves. I'm like, nope, they're going to be able to see that. They can't know that I'm not done. And so I start bringing stuff carefully, like still like in an orderly as much fashion as I can, start bringing stuff into the bedroom.
Yeah,
but like trying to do it in a way that I'm like, okay, this is like the verbs and like I have them there, like so I still have them
sure.
in an orderly manner.
Yeah. You know what? So here's well, that made it smaller. Here's Elliot Ward, played by whatever this guy's name was. I forgot. I didn't write it down.
M knows it apparently.
It's just disgust face. What
it's
was it?
Joe Alwyn.
Joe Alwyn. Okay. So that's what Elliot looks like.
Joe Alwyn.
Let's have you make a roll, Elliot. Let's see how easily you are keeping everything in its proper place, right? You kind of have to do this quickly. Your friends are almost here. Might as well make a roll of some sort.
What would that be?
Let's do. Ooh, good question. Maybe calculate. Let me look at what that does. Oh, that's tech. How to know? That's not it. I assume it would be about like organization, right? That's kind of what you're doing here.
Trying to organize things.
So maybe let's do. Let me look at comprehend.
Sorry, roll what?
I assume you're going to be good at this. So let's do. Actually, none of these are super great for it. Let's just do mind. Just roll mind.
Okay. Any bonus dice? I am assuming 0.
Yeah, let's do 0 bonus dice for now.
Oh, let's close out the song.
There you go.
One success.
Yep, all you needed. And as a note, you can spend a point of luck or take a condition to re-roll a failed roll, or a succeeded roll to possibly get more successes. You would just be rolling your failed dice, I believe, when you re-roll with one of those things. So all of you except for Alyssa should have some amount of luck to spend. But Alyssa, you got extra points in skills as a trade-off.
It's because you're 15, aka 25.
AKA 25, yeah, exactly.
When you're 15, going on 25.
But don't have any luck.
Yeah. Elliot, we see him gather up all the stuff and carefully place it like in various places in the bedroom. You do a good job. You're starting to get everything tidied up. And I do think at one point you get a text, I think. And it's from Professor Cole, however you have him in your phone. And he just says, he just says, let's see, how do you phrase this? He says, are you taking a break tonight? Like he knows that you're obsessing about this research. He maybe has like he was a colleague of your father's. So they knew each other. He's maybe in a similar or related department. So when he texts you this, when he says, "Are you taking a break?" You can tell it's kind of like the worried, like you're not, like you're actually kind of taking off for New Year's, right? Like you're not still doing this, are you?
I would send back a message saying, "You'll be happy to know I'm having friends over tonight."
Yeah.
Or no, now they'd be able to I'll be happy to know, but I'll have you know I'm having friends over tonight.
Sure.
He says while looking at the pile of papers around his bedroom.
And you get a text back that says, well, good. And then it stops. He doesn't text back.
Okay.
And it's about that point where I think we cut over to Julia. So Jules, while your friends try to assure you that you weren't expected to bring anything to this party, you have insisted on bringing snacks so that you wouldn't feel like you were freeloading off of everybody else. Right now, your challenge is to figure out how to do that. What is your plan exactly to bring something to this party?
Well, like, I'm assuming I have to have some sort of job. My job isn't given, so I was kind of like how am I living anywhere if I'm not spending any money? So I wasn't sure like if because I was kind of like, well, I could be like a live-in nanny or something because then I have a place to live.
Yeah,
and
I didn't have
work.
any particular ideas on it. I was going to leave that up to you.
So like I think like with my ideals and stuff, I think it would make sense if like I am actually like a live-in nanny for a really wealthy family and I resent the fact that I had to take that job.
Yeah. I love it.
But there's not very many options for like
Sounds good.
an unskilled 22-year-old.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do we see you at this house then?
Yeah, I'm just in their really big walk-in pantry, just kind of like picking random stuff that I can fit in my backpack and just like stuffing it in. Like, okay, like here's like 2 bananas, an apple, half a bag of cereal that I like took out of the box and like threw away the box and just like put the bag in my backpack.
Here's Julia Marlowe, played by Sophie Thatcher.
And yeah, just kind of just like various bits and bobs. I'm like I try not to take anything that seems like too crazy, but it's like I feel bad, but I also kind of don't feel bad because I have like so much food.
Sure. So is this like something that would be normal for like your job? Like, you know, the family wouldn't care? Or
I feel like if I'm a live-in nanny, I'd be allowed to eat.
Sure, but like if someone like walked in on you grabbing a bunch of stuff from the pantry and shoving it into a backpack, maybe that'd be a little suspicious.
I mean, like, I feel like it'd be a little weird, but like, who's gonna be coming in the pantry? Not the parents. It's not like they cook.
Yeah, I honestly, I think it is maybe like one of the kids, right? So
Yeah.
we see a 7-year-old boy, sandy blonde hair, just like frowning at you from the doorway and just being like, "Why are you?
Why,
taking...
Santa? Why are you taking the Christmas tree?"
He says, "Why are you taking our bananas?"
I'm a monkey. Ooh, ah.
He just like says, "You're weird."
I'm actively unpeeling one of the bananas and like starting to eat it. Ooh, I love bananas.
Yeah, I feel like there should be a rule here. I don't know what it would be. I don't know if it matters, but yeah, let's have you roll charm just for the heck of it.
Excellent. Okay, I used to have a 1 in charm. Oh, and a 4 in heart. Okay, this isn't horrible. Let me. That's like okay.
1 in charm, 4 in heart.
3 successes.
Yeah. So obviously you can like this was the ability to charm, lie, or befriend, make people do what you want. So this is like him thinking it's funny and not weird. Right. With
do you want
those
to get me some more bananas right now?
Exactly. He's like, "Oh, can I have one?" Right. With bonus effects, with bonus successes, you can spend them to accomplish such things as they keep believing you. You have formed a lasting relationship. He will take risks to help you. He will try to persuade others to believe you. He's frightened, confused, or impressed. He's infatuated, whatever you want it to be.
Oh, okay, let's see. I think I want this kid to just think I think I want him to think I'm weird, but like think it's really fun that I'm weird.
Sure. Okay. Yep. So he obviously just gets into it and then just says, what do giraffes eat? I want to be a giraffe.
Okay, I go into the fridge and get an entire head of lettuce and I start ripping off leaves.
Yeah, and he starts to be enthusiastic.
And I hold it up high to be like,
and
come get it up here.
He uses his arm to pretend like he's the giraffe's head, but as soon as he takes a bite of it, he's just like, "Can I have a fruit snack instead?"
Sure.
Yeah, you give him one and he just goes off to watch TV.
I put the rest of the head of lettuce in my backpack.
Sure. Yeah, and we see you head out towards the party, right? This party
Make
time.
like a lettuce and head out.
Oh, yikes.
Wow, M's making bad puns.
It's because I'm
I'll
a weirdo.
+2 that.
Yeah, only because she's a weirdo.
Yeah, my type is weirdo.
Oh, I missed that apparently.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm being a weirdo.
Yeah. I think maybe you get a a call as you're walking out of the house and towards. Do you have a bike? Do you have a car that they loan to you to let you use?
Oh, I certainly don't have a car. We live in downtown Chicago.
Mhm.
I have my own 2 feet and a bike that I'm not using. It's
Not
too
using,
icy and snowy out.
Yeah, so we just see you kind of like put on a coat and hat and gloves and everything else you need and start to head out.
I do not have a smartphone. I have a dumb like pay-as-you-go phone
Sure.
that my aunt loads money onto, like loads minutes
Okay.
onto, so she can
Perfect.
talk to me.
Yep, that makes sense. So she calls you. You get the buzz in your pocket, and do you answer? It's Aunt Margie.
Yeah. I'll answer.
Emily's character is literally me in 2016.
So you're a live-in nanny?
I lived with college guys at my
So, yeah.
college, so yes.
Nice. Yeah. So she says, oh, hi, Jules. Hey, I just wanted to make sure that you were having fun on New Year's Eve. You have some plans, right? You're not just going to be stuck up in the house with the boys, right?
No, I'm going to a friend's party. It's called a party. I don't really know how much of a party it's gonna be.
Oh, is it with that nice boy Elliot?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good. I'll leave you to it then. Stay warm.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, and then you hang up and walk off.
Mhm.
Tess, you haven't had a chance to hit the gym today. You've been
Oh.
busy with work or school. You're 25, so up to you if you're a grad student, but you could just be working. I think the assumption is that you have all met each other at least originally at the University of Chicago. But whether or not I think Elliot is a grad student, but the rest of you don't necessarily have to be. What do you think? What have you been busy with? Just work or?
Yeah, I think I'm like the one with like the job. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
The responsible one with an actual full-time job. Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, a live-in nanny is a full-time job for sure.
Well,
but I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
like,
you know what I
but
mean,
it's like
yeah.
it's like my
Like a salary
career
position or
job.
whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah. So to make your resolution official, technically, you need to go one more time. You could maybe give yourself a little leeway if you really want to, but that's not really you.
That's not me.
No.
Couldn't be me.
To make the completion of your resolution official, you have to get in one last gym session. The question is, do you do it now and be late for the party? Do you maybe try to sneak away during the party for a quick jog, some half measure? Or like, what are you going to do?
I'm going to go now and be late.
Okay. Just making sure.
Obviously.
Yeah, so we see you, get out of work. What kind of place do you work at? It doesn't need to be specifics, but what kind of like attire do we see you in as you walk out of your office job or whatever it is?
I actually like to think that I don't know if it's an office job or not. Maybe it is. I don't know. I guess I was thinking something. I don't know why the first thing that comes to my mind is like photographer. I don't know why, because I can still wear like leggings and comfortable clothes because I'm moving around
Sure.
all the time.
Yeah.
But like I think I'm like a photographer for like a big magazine kind of a
Nice,
thing.
okay,
So like
yeah,
I do have like an office,
actual
but
job,
yeah, it's not like, oh, like freelance photography. I'm just starting out. Like, please
Mhm.
pay me something plus food. It's like official. But I can still dress comfortably.
Yeah.
As long
She
as
works for Nintendo Power.
Cool. Yeah. So we see you grab your gym bag or whatever else you need, and head out to get in one last session before the party. Let's have you real quick make a move roll. And this will be a combination of how quickly and effectively you can get through with your exercise, but also how quickly and effectively you can get to the party and not be super late, right?
Okay. Just fashionably late.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just click the move button.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
No bonus dice. Nice. Yep. All you needed.
There we go.
Yep. So you're gonna you'll be fashionably late, but not super late. And you feel good about yourself, right? Like you did it. You're very proud of yourself. That you know, you have, is it like an app on your phone, or do you have an actual like notebook? Like how have you been keeping track of your progress here? What do we see you check the last box on?
I have a Fitbit, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know.
There's just some sort of like little like, you know, fireworks that goes off on it. And she's like, hey, you completed your goal, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And last but not least, we see Marcus. So Marcus, you were supposed to pick up your little sister, Elena, from the airport today. And the first thing we get is you in the like, you know, cell phone waiting lot, in your car. And your sister calls. So I assume you answer.
Yeah, I answer.
Yeah.
I still go to voicemail.
Yeah, and she says, hey, you're not at the airport already, are you?
Yeah, I am. What's going on? What's wrong?
My stupid flight got delayed. I don't know if I'm going to be there tonight. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no problem. I'll go and pick up some dinner and head home, and give me a call whenever you get any more info.
Yeah, and she's like a pause because she's maybe expecting you to be more angry about it, be more frustrated. And she says, I don't know if it will be like officially, it depends on the weather, I guess. What I don't want is for you to have to run back here and grab me. So let's say that even if I do happen to get in tonight, I'll just take a cab.
Would you prefer that?
I just don't want to be a bother.
You're my sister. You're not a bother.
Listen, I'll just sit down here in the airport. I'll watch my favorite show. I'm wearing my sweats. It'll be fine. It'll be a perfectly acceptable Christmas Eve. Honestly, pretty much how I would have spent my Christmas Eve anyway.
Isn't it New Year's Eve?
Or sorry, New Year's Eve. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and then she says, you know, technically I might be in later tonight, probably tomorrow. Thanks, Marcus, for being so cool about it.
Yeah, no, I understand. Flight's getting delayed. You don't have any control over that. I'm probably, it's probably better that your flight got delayed than I get some call about an airplane that, slipped up in the ice or something.
Yeah. Better to be safe. Hey, Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year. I'm sorry you're spending New Year in an airport. That's probably not your favorite place to spend it, but
no, it's fine. Say hi to Tess for me.
I'll say hi.
Thanks. Okay, well, I'll let you know if anything changes, but just to keep you updated, don't run back here. If you have fun. You have a party tonight, right?
Yep. Yeah, I was hoping to bring you along, but I understand. We'll be all right.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
And it's at that point, I think your wristwatch goes off. Now this is something that you have on a regular interval. It's a little beep to remind you to relax, right? A little message comes up on your watch and it just says, what exactly? Does it say breathe? Does it say, like, what's the message you have to yourself?
The message is, yeah, I'll just go with breathe.
Yeah. And it kind of maybe surprises you for a moment because you realize you didn't even need it. Like, maybe if the conversation had gone a different way, maybe if you had been frustrated with the situation like you usually are, this would have gone off in the middle of an argument and maybe would have reminded you, but you realize you didn't even need it this time. And I don't know how you feel about that exactly, but that's what we see.
I immediately punch the dashboard as hard as I can out of frustration. No. That would be funny though.
And then the airbag goes off.
Airbag goes off, kills me. And then,
Man, that's it. No, yeah. So I think we just see that, and then we see you.
A classic murder mystery. Who murdered him?
All we can tell is that his hand was fractured, and like the airbag went off, so something must have.
But the outside of the car is fine. So like, what's going on?
It's practically a closed. What is
it's
it?
the perfect murder.
Crime.
What's the phrase? Like a closed a locked door.
Locked door mystery. Yeah.
Locked door murder. Yeah, or locked door mystery. What could have happened?
Locked car mystery.
Locked car mystery.
Yeah. But then we see you taking a breath, but it's like a normal breath, right? And then, you drive out of the lot and head to the party. So Elliot has successfully cleaned up most of it by the time you guys arrive. And Elliot, I think, let's see, maybe it's Julia first then, who arrives. Yeah, you hear a ring, a knock.
Probably like maybe Chicago is probably like the buzzer to like let someone in.
Sure, of
the
course,
building.
Yeah.
Yep. So that buzzes, and then I assume you go over and answer it.
Yeah. Who's there?
It's Jules. Let me in. It's so cold.
Okay, I'll buzz you in.
Yes.
I give a quick look around, like, okay, they can't tell that I've been working on it all week.
Yeah, and I think maybe we see a face down book that's kind of accidentally kicked under the couch. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, you did a pretty good job.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I think so. Remind me, in an apartment like this buzzer would probably be like by the door.
Yeah.
Or okay. Yeah,
I think so.
So when you walk over to the door, Elliot, to do this, would you make a roll for me to notice something? Let me double check what that.
Sure. Oh, I do notice something though.
Baby.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was a cat at first. I'm like, why is Ryan bringing Alyssa a big old cat? Oh, that's not a big old cat.
It's a baby.
Okay, what am I rolling?
I think this is investigate. So go ahead and roll investigate for me and see if you notice
Investigate mind. Only one success.
Yeah, man, on 8 dice. Wow, that would have been a terrible roll in Burning Wheel too. So many 2s. Yeah, so you notice that there's some mail, right? If you had been slightly more scatterbrained than this, you would have just passed it over. But there's some mail that kind of came in. Though I guess maybe, I guess it could be that they put it in a slot here. I guess there could also be like an actual mailbox downstairs or something that you go to. What do we think is the answer here?
I was thinking that it's something I brought up earlier, and like I just had forgotten about it,
Sure,
and like
that makes sense.
or it's something I'd brought in earlier this week. But since there's been papers everywhere, it's got piled on top of it. So I find like, oh, right.
Yeah. You see a stack of papers that like are actually your research. And so you like take them off and you realize on the bottom, there's like a package and a letter and some bills and stuff. But yeah, I assume you set the research where it needs to go and then look at it. And you see 2 things. You see a letter unmarked. It's just an envelope that was maybe like put in manually by someone. You're not entirely sure how it got to your mailbox. Kind of weird. And then you see a small package that has the name Margot Marlowe on it, like from this person.
Oh, okay.
To you.
Do I know that name?
Yeah.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
so you have a sigh of relief as you realize that you noticed this, and you can put it somewhere. But yeah, like inside it's like a check and a couple of like goodies.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you go ahead and set everything away, and then Jules comes to the door, and I say you maybe even just prop the door open so she can just walk in.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jules, you walk into the apartment, and here actually I'll bring you to the entrance here. I think the way the layout is, there's technically there's a way you can go this way to the kitchen, but it also goes around this way.
Like a point and click adventure game.
Yes, that was the exact vibe I was going for. Thank you for picking that up.
I try and pick up the laundry detergent and put it in my backpack.
When you click on it, it just kind of does a little dance and then it goes back.
Okay.
So we're playing Humongous.
Yeah,
Wait.
Yes.
Pretty fish.
Yeah.
No, Caleb, I
Pajama
click on the apple. I click on the apple in M's inventory, and then I click on the bleach.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that works that time.
Oh wait. Oh no. Know what this is? Because if it's a mystery, even if it's not a murder mystery or a mystery, we're playing Spy Fox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit of all those happening.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
Monkey Penny.
I come in the apartment, I guess.
Oh, Jules, good. Probably like I'm maybe a little winded. I say, good to see you.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
As you blink, Elliot, like kind of you really rub at your temple. You swear you keep seeing the symbols you were looking at earlier, like emblazoned on the back of your eyelids, right? Like you just can't. It's burned in your retinas.
It's like one of those. It's like one of those floaters you see out of the corner.
Yeah,
like
100%. Yep, and it's those strange circular.
The
symbols.
floater looked like one of the symbols.
Yep.
So it's like I'm fine.
Oh, do you see stuff too?
No, it's just it's just been research and everything. It's tiring and it's New Year's Eve, so we're staying up late. So I'm feeling it.
And it's like 8 p.m.
Yeah, early for that. Okay.
This is old man stuff we're talking about.
I legitimately, it was like midnight. I'm like, yay! I'm legally allowed to go to bed now.
I didn't get home until 4:30 last night.
Oh,
Dude,
that's gross.
I'm dumb. Ask me how tired I am right now.
I don't think I need to ask. I think I know.
When I was like leaning back here earlier and was like this while Caleb was going over like the first stuff that you were doing, I legitimately fell asleep for a little bit there.
oh no.
I feel a lot better now. I took a little power nap and I'm feeling okay.
Then I step aside. Anyway, sorry. Come in.
I take off my layers of jackets and definitely like a top layer is like an old jacket that I've had for a while, and then I have like 2 layers of jackets underneath, and it's very clearly I'm like a very petite gal, and so it's definitely like the children's old jackets that I have of like boy youth jackets that I have layered on.
That's hilarious.
That I don't know. I'm assuming there's a coat closet or coat rack somewhere because it's probably Chicago.
It looks like there's a closet back here, but unfortunately the interaction's broken on the door, so it can't open to reveal the closet. We're waiting on the devs to patch that.
Thank you guys. This is all I wanted.
I instead just drop my stack of coats right in front of it since it's not opening and pretend it's in the correct place and move on.
Yeah, and you guys walk probably into the kitchen here.
Yeah. I just start unloading my backpack.
Yeah, 2 bananas.
I see you brought the thank you for contributing.
I brought fruit salad.
Yeah, 2 bananas and a head of lettuce.
Good one, Jules. Good one.
And some Lucky Charms.
I gotta double check my oh yes. Sorry, I just double checked my relationship with Jules and I've not been playing this incorrectly. What was the second one you said, Em?
Some Lucky Charms. I have half a bag of Lucky Charms.
I feel like I could use some luck, so yeah, I'll grab those and I'll just pop a few in my mouth and realize, I haven't eaten since breakfast. Or no, I haven't eaten since last night.
Yeah, you only have 1 point of luck. You definitely could use some more luck.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason I said that. I feel like I could use some luck. I'll grab the bag and just start popping them in. But sorry.
So, oh,
the children have been. I don't want to say because you were obviously you were wearing children's clothes, but you were probably wearing those usually.
Yeah, you're probably used to it by now.
I take the boys' hand-me-downs.
Yeah. Things going well at work?
As well as it can go. I hate working for them.
Yeah, but I mean, it pays the bills, I guess.
Sure, bills.
Yeah, and you guys are all aware of your resolutions. So when she says that, you probably oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Pop another thing of Lucky Charms in my mouth.
So, great party.
Oh yeah, we're still waiting on the others. Tess is probably running late like usual, and Marcus, I thought he was like picking up his sister or something, so I haven't heard from him yet. They'll be on their way soon, I imagine.
Cool. Should we put on music or the TV or something?
Jules, you're like it's so silent in here.
Please, yeah.
Noise.
I'll walk over to like no, I guess people don't have stereo systems nowadays, so I can't say that. I would pull out my
you could have a stereo system.
I think out of anyone here, you're probably the most old-fashioned of anybody, but
actually,
you know what?
Favorite song is a Billy Joel song. You could have a stereo system.
Wait, let me look up how old this song is.
Billy. I think it's the 70s. You listen to it with your dad. There's the main reason you like it.
You know what I'll do then?
You had a lot of Vienna sausages in your life.
I'll say I pull out an old. I like walk over to a record player I have.
Yeah.
Pull out. I blow the dust off of it because I clearly haven't used it in a long time, and then I'll pull out a vinyl, like get it lined up and everything, and get it started. And I'll kind of just take a deep breath, like, yeah, and thinking to myself, I'm like, no, there's not dust on it because I put it on, start the record, and the immediate thought that goes through my head is, I have 33 minutes and 17 seconds. Like, I know exactly how long each record is because I use it to time things essentially at this point.
I start if it's we're just listening to this Billy Joel record now. I'm just like kind of jamming out, but also awkward because I'm like, now you've already admitted that it's just the two of us. You somebody who's always late, and then someone who's maybe picking up their sister from an airport in Chicago on New Year's Eve, which is so that's literally gonna. So it's just us stuck here with no one else.
Yeah, and in theory, Marcus was there maybe a couple hours ago at this point, right?
He was here earlier.
Yeah, I think maybe in the actual timeline, Marcus was probably the earliest of those scenes that we got.
Oh, okay. Was that the airport hours earlier?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Midway or O'Hare?
I don't know where you guys are. Well, where's the University of Chicago? In reference to those two.
Not a clue. He was at a airport. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, it's whatever one is closer to.
So he probably just went to Midway. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Midway makes sense then.
Okay, so maybe he'll actually be here. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So it's not just us.
I imagine this is the situation in the movie where it's just standing there in awkward music for a second. Then you hear ding dong, and he goes, "Oh, thank goodness!"
yeah. Everyone just like breathes a sigh of relief. Right. Yeah. It does. The intercom does buzz for sure.
Walk over. Who's there?
Pizza delivery for Mr.
Yes. No. Do it.
I'll
this is Marcus. I think this is Marcus saying it.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's okay. Pizza delivery for a Mr. Ward.
Okay, Marcus, I'll buzz you in.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I imagine that Elliot's kind of, given how I've been playing him, he's kind of probably a no-nonsense guy.
Yeah.
He's not very goofy. And so he's kind of like, okay, I'll let you in. Buzz him in. Marcus is here.
Run to the hills.
I heard. I was also in the room when you buzzed him up.
Yeah, and as soon as Marcus gets into the room, the two of you just start talking to him and are
Marcus!
gladly ignore each other. Yeah. Yeah, what do you say, Marcus, as you walk in?
Tess, Elliot, good to see you both. Good to see you. By the way,
Jules, not Tess.
Oof. Already getting Ari and Raya mixed up. No, it's fine. We don't know these characters.
Oh, I thought you might actually have some pizza.
wait, no, hold on, rewind. I genuinely thought that Alyssa was the one playing. No, yeah, I thought Alyssa was the one playing Julia character.
No.
Nope, it's me.
Okay. Okay. I need to reframework my brain a little bit here. Okay. Elliot, Jules.
Here we go. Marcus, where's your sister? I thought you were bringing your sister.
You know, she said her flight got delayed because of weather, so
Oh,
we might see her tonight, but probably not.
Where was she flying from again?
From Locationville.
So, yeah, a couple of details to drop here. Marcus, your sister has been studying abroad, and she is back for a certain period of time based on whatever the schedule of the country she's in, whatever their academic schedule is. She was able to come back for some sort of holiday break here. Yeah, so she's been gone for a while, and so you're all excited to see her again. Elliot, also, you're very into Marcus's sister.
Yeah.
So just a note.
So
you're very disappointed.
Right. He's like, oh, right. That's where she was. Well, that's a shame. Is she gonna be in later?
Well, she said not to expect her tonight, but she might get in late. But she said not to expect her until probably tomorrow morning.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I told her if she gets in, she can give me a call. But we'll see.
Well, yeah. Let us know if she gets in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got you chat and socialize for a little bit.
Also, sorry. Wait, I did say that I was going to pick up dinner when I was on the phone, so maybe I did get pizza.
Yeah. Maybe that's what you do now. You like step out into the hallway and pick up like a bunch of boxes of pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness I didn't get to the store today.
Yeah.
I got you, my man. You know what I'm here for. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah, I pop open the box, grab a piece, take a bite, and go like, I haven't eaten since. And thinks again. He almost says he hasn't eaten since last night. Then he's like, no, not saying that.
Do you begin the sentence?
Let them know, huh?
Do you begin the sentence out loud?
Probably like, I haven't eaten since. I mean, I haven't eaten this pizza since. I don't.
And then,
I haven't ever eaten this pizza.
And then Marcus like puts a hand up and goes, I get it. I too haven't eaten since lunch. And then he takes a marker and like writes your name on the top box of pizza.
Yeah, for Elliot only. Yeah, so you guys chat and socialize for a little bit. I do think at one point, would let's see, which one of the two of you, Emily, Jordan, your characters, is more musical?
Like musically talented?
Musically
inclined?
Yeah, and maybe not like playing, but listening. At least.
I mean, I could see myself being a little weirdo who always has like some music going on.
My favorite song is "Lose Yourself" by Eminem, so I'm going to say not very.
Pretty classic, bro. So yeah, let's have Jules make a investigate roll for me real quick.
Investigate, okay. No successes.
Yeah, so we hear in the soundtrack the song, the Billy Joel song. Remind me, did Billy Joel do Piano Man? Is that him? Or is that someone else that I'm thinking of? Yeah, okay. So at one point we hear, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. sing us a song, you're the piano man. And it never quite goes to the next bit. And it happens enough that like you should have noticed it, but for whatever is happening, you're distracted and you don't notice it. And by the time you like look at it just for a moment, it's a song tonight, and he just keeps going, right? But you don't think about it.
And skip.
What? Yeah,
record
yeah. Again,
skip.
it's just record skip, just fine.
Yeah.
And I think you probably real quick, I'm gonna check something.
We're in a Pajama Sam analog horror.
You got it. You did it. You figured it out.
I don't wait. I don't get it.
Don't worry.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's a FedEx joke. You'll get it in a week.
So Tess, I think you were on your way. Are you like jogging from the gym here? Are you in a car? What does this look like?
I can afford my own car now, thank you.
Yeah, but you might be close enough. Up to you.
No, I think I'm the one that probably also lives the furthest away because I don't live on the campus anymore.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh.
I thought she was going to say, because I don't like these people anymore.
I tried to move as far away as I could. No, yeah. You're on your way. Certainly. We see you pull. Actually, we see you get close, right? You pull into whatever parking garage is nearby or in the building or whatever. And you start to park, and I think as you get out, we kind of like are lingering on this shot, and it's one of those things in a movie or whatever where it's just like, why are we seeing Tess get out of the car right now? Like, is this something we actually need to see? I think something's going to happen here, right? Like that's the vibe that usually happens in a show where you're seeing something innocuous happen on screen. But I do think that you, I'll have you make an investigate roll for me real quick, just as you are kind of locking your car and starting up the stairs.
Oh no, 0 to that. What?
Ooh, nice.
Wait, how did I get 2 successes with
that? Was ridiculously good on 3
Very
dice.
lucky.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I think you see out of the corner of your eye. I think it's when you're walking to like the stairs or elevator or whatever that's at the back of the parking garage that will lead you up to where you need to go. There's a sign or something, some sort of parking sign, a sign for cars, with various, it doesn't necessarily matter what kind of sign it is or what symbol it has, but it has a symbol on it. And for a moment, it seems like it's some sort of circular symbol. So like a either a stop sign or it's a, I'm trying to think of like a road sign that would have like a circle on the sign. I'm not sure if a sign like that would be in a parking garage, but whatever it is, it's close enough to like a circle. You don't think about it for a moment, and we see you kind of pass by the sign, and then you think about it and you back up, and you see on the sign what should be in whatever the sign is, some sort of like, it's just like a normal red circle it's supposed to have or something like that. Maybe it's like a circle with a slash through it. It's like, no doing this, stay out or whatever. But the circle somehow is like not completing. It's as if it should be just a circle, and the 2 lines at the very top of the circle, there's actually like a wedge of missing paint or something. Like it doesn't necessarily look like someone like scrubbed it out with whiteout or anything like that. It's like it was made like that for some reason. And it's just kind of slightly weird. And it's like one of those things where you blink and then you look at it from another angle and you're not quite sure you're actually seeing it the way your mind is thinking you're seeing it. And by the time you really start to analyze it, it's back to the way it was. Real quick with an investigate bonus success, let's see what you can do. You get to ask. Okay, so real quick, you actually get to ask 2 of these questions. This is actually how investigate works.
Okay.
So you notice this weird thing, but then what is hidden here and where is it is a question you can ask. What does it mean? What has happened here? What can I get into out of /past, or how can I get into out of /past something? What threats can I perceive here, or where is it? A bonus effect can be used to ask an additional question if you would like.
Okay, so I could just ask 2 of these?
You can ask 3 if you want to spend that extra success.
No, that's okay. I'll just do 2.
Mhm.
So what does it mean, and what threats can I perceive here?
Yeah. So what does it mean is tricky because you don't have the context to actually understand the answer to that question. You think it has you feel tired all of a sudden. You're like, my mind is playing tricks on me, is what you feel, and it has to do with like you feel like, you have a moment where you're like, am I running myself too ragged? Like, is this getting to me? Like every day, every week, 5 times a week, I've been doing this for a year straight. Like, do I take a break tomorrow? Is that how this starts? Like, and you feel like tired and just bone weary. You just think your mind is playing tricks on you. As for what threats can I perceive here? The moment after your body starts to like, I'm tired, adrenaline spikes, and you swear you saw someone behind you out of the corner of your eye. And then as you turn, there seems to be a man standing down at the other end of the parking lot, right next to some other door, maybe a service door or something on the other side of the parking garage. And they are standing faced away from you. They seem to be fiddling with something, but it's like a man in like a trench coat, you think, and like a hat. And like you're like, you get like stranger danger adrenaline vibes. You're like, where's my mace? Like what?
Right.
I should go inside right now.
Yeah, so I think that's probably what I do, right, is I, like, get tired, like, jerk awake, see him, and I'm just like, I just need to get upstairs right
Yeah,
away,
exactly.
so I just, quick walk, like, I'm not running, but just,
Yeah.
a quicker walk to where the buzzer is to
Yep.
let me up.
And when you get up to the buzzer, you, for just a moment, like you get to it, and then you like stop to listen for a moment, right? Because you're like, was I freaking out over nothing? Like, do I hear anything? And then as you're like looking behind you, you do see you think you see a shadow start to move, as if there's someone coming up the stairs behind you, and you immediately like press the buzzer. What do you say?
I think, right, like, I think Tessa's gonna try to be, like, calm, cool, and collected about it, though,
Yeah.
like, just be very loud, like,
Yep.
as I click the buzzer, just be like, Marcus, me and my brother are here.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Oh, I'll let you in." Click the buzzer.
You don't question that.
I'll let you in. I'm like thinking to myself, she has a brother?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, he's right behind me. He'll be up in a minute.
Well, no, I don't say that out loud. I just go like, okay.
No, I know, but I think like I'll like do
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
too. Just like you already buzzed me in, but I'm just like saying it.
Yeah, we see you quickly walk in and then shut the door tight behind you, and you just like go to the stairs or the elevator immediately.
Yeah.
And we don't see anything else behind you. You get to the what is it? The stairs or the elevator?
Probably the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just start hiking up the stairs, and
Part of my workout routine.
Exactly. I was gonna say,
gotta
you've been
take
doing
stairs.
this all year, so it's easy, right? You very easily ascend the stairs and get to Unit 12, where Elliot lives, and the door is ajar for you, and you walk in and you close behind you, and the adrenaline starts to fade away, and everything seems fine again.
Except for the fact that the door was ajar.
Well, I was assuming that every time Elliot buzzed someone in, he'd like open the door slightly so they could just walk in when they got there.
I meant a literal jar.
And then as soon as she walks in and closes the door, I'm like, I have a thing of pizza in my hand, and I point it at her and go, "You don't have a brother, you're an only child."
Elliot, I swear, you need to move. This place has gone downhill. There's some creepy guy down there, and just giving me bad vibes.
Tess, it's fine. It's New Year's Eve. You can relax for a second.
God.
Given
they
how
got-
much you run, you could probably outrun him anyway.
Not exactly like there's a lot of spaces to run down there. So small.
Fair.
Tess,
I did take one boxing class last week though, so I probably could kick his butt. Wait, where's Elena?
well, she said hello to you specifically. Wanted me to tell you that she said hello. She can't be here because because of weather, catching flight, plane, brain not working. You understand? It's New Year's.
She just says hi to Tess, none of the rest of us?
She specifically said hi to Tess.
Well, she does love me the most, so
Elliot just grumbles a little bit to
Yeah.
himself.
And me second. So, I mean, I'm her brother, and I have to deal with that.
Believe
It's
me, we
fine.
all know what it's like to have to deal with you.
I
I
just am
don't.
kind of like, I guess it's a fight between us for who she loves the third most.
I think a good old game of rock paper scissors would probably settle it.
Elliot just clams up and doesn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Tess, grab some pizza. Sit down. Take a load off.
Yeah, and
did
as
you
you-
get me my low carb one? Did you remember this time?
I did, and I had to go back. I was halfway here. I checked the pizza because I was afraid that I hadn't checked it, and I had to go back because they got it wrong. But I did get it. It's the freshest
Oh.
one.
Tess, I
That's why
did
you were
bring a
late.
snack for you.
Yeah.
I get out the head of lettuce. Here, you can munch on this.
Wow, Jules, thank you. That's actually very thoughtful.
You know me, just really thinking about other people and what they need all the time.
Marcus, quick question for you. This is 2025 we're talking about. Do you have like an app or something that you can track the flights? Like, and are you keeping tabs on that, or are you just not worried about it?
I'm probably keeping. Yeah, I mean, I probably after a little while, after being there for a bit, I'd probably go and check on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sure. It's probably just. Probably not even an app. It's just like Google search.
Sure.
You'll
Yeah,
find
and
it.
maybe at one point you just get a text then from what's her face, and she basically just says like, my gate changed. I think like they put me on another flight. I think I might be able to make it tonight, but don't get your hopes up.
Marcus, this was a text.
Yep.
Okay, Marcus will text back. Okay, let me know. Just keep me updated. I'll try to keep an eye on the flight, and if you start to board, let me know. And if you don't have time and you just have to board too quick, and just text me whenever you get here, whenever you see this.
Make sure to ask her who she loves the third most out of the group of four of us.
I'm not sure if I share the fact that she texted with everybody. No, I'll probably say, Elena said she might be here tonight. Elena?
I think I pronounced it Elena originally, but you can feel free to pronounce it a different way.
How about Ellie?
Yeah, we can call her Ellie. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Then we have Ellie and Elliot. Oh,
There you go.
speaking of adorableness. Yeah, I think I go. Yeah, Ellie said, that she might be here tonight, but no, don't get our hopes up. We'll see. But I might leave at some point just to go pick her up.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then the party begins. You guys have pizza. You guys have whatever drinks. Maybe Elliot forgot to get and
copious amounts of vodka.
Well,
yeah,
I would have
but in it to prepare you for going to pick up your sister from the airport.
I would have things like drinks and stuff like that because I could have gotten them days before.
Okay, yeah,
and maybe have like a platter of like one of those veggie trays.
Sure.
But yeah,
Marcus, I can always go get her. I'm not gonna drink tonight. Carmen doesn't want me. She made me cut out alcohol like 2 months ago. So
Well, I'm probably not going to do much drinking myself. I'm trying to be careful about having control over myself still, and I don't think alcohol helps with that.
Come on, guys. Are you not wanting
you've been
to
doing
celebrate?
such a great job, though.
We're like,
And I want to keep doing such a great job.
aren't we like celebrating our accomplishments tonight? Like, didn't we all actually keep to our resolutions?
That's
but I have to keep it until at least the end of the year.
So you'll start drinking at midnight?
I will have a glass of wine at midnight. How about that? That's not terrible for you.
I will maybe get flat out drunk if we can get Ellie here safely, because she will keep me in line even if I'm drunk, I'm sure.
I like the idea too when she said, "Did we all get our stuff done?" And Elliot just takes a big bite of pizza so he can't answer.
Yeah, he's just chewing as you guys know, like he's nodding.
Okay, so neither of you, Elliot, are you going to be drinking with me?
Still chewing.
He'll just kind of shrug, like, might as well.
Okay, because I'm not drinking at a New Year's party by myself. That's crazy. I like make us both drinks and I like set it in front of you.
Part of me thinks like, because I'm gonna have to do this if I want to get through the night.
But you're also thinking like, oh man, this is gonna like, I have to be thinking about this research too. Like,
probably that's it. That's what he's been doing the entire time. He's just been thinking through things in his head of like the research and what he's been doing, and it's like just like listening to the conversation, but also like trying to work things out in his head.
Whereas I'm just like, I'm not turning down free alcohol.
Real quick, who is besides Elliot? Who is getting stuff ready on like the counter over here? Who might be doing that? Moving things around, putting something.
I mean, I was making drinks and stuff, so I guess I would probably be.
Do you want to make an investigate roll for me?
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I didn't do good last time. I didn't do good again.
So as a reminder, you can always spend a point of luck or take a condition to reroll. If you like.
I'll take the condition upset and just kind of be like, I just don't get why these people are even coming to a party if they're not going to actually be celebrating.
So it's lame. Yeah.
I don't understand why I'm even friends with these people. Like, I don't get it. I don't even know if I really like most of them. So now I just re-roll.
Yeah, you click that button there. Yeah.
Okay. Still 0 successes and I have a condition.
Yeah, you just rolled 8 dice and got no 6s.
We don't need to I'm already upset.
Yeah, so I think we see Jules clear a bunch of stuff off of Elliot's counter and put some of it away. Like there's like a recipe book, or it's kind of like a one of those like things where you kind of put in your own recipes. You'd write them in yourself.
Oh. Kind of like a Rolodex sort of thing.
Yeah, but this is Elliot's. He has it on like a book stand there on the counter, and Jules, you just like put it away, right? You just like grab it and put it away. And as the pages are kind of flipping in the shot, if you like paid attention in the shot, you would see that some of the pages certainly have recipes on them. Other pages have weird circular glyphs, and the book closes, and then you just put it away.
Nothing weird going on here.
Nope, not at all. So yeah, I mean, in a general sense, how does the beginning of the New Year's party go? Like, obviously, you're drinking.
Can I put on some better music than Billy Joel to celebrate New Year's? Elliot? I'm just gonna say yes. I'm gonna take the needle off the record player and turn on a TV and connect my Spotify.
So for a moment, Jules, when you take the needle off, you don't notice this right away, but when you take the needle off, the song keeps playing. And it maybe takes you a moment. You take the needle off and you turn, right, already getting ready to do the thing you were going to do, and you bring this up. You grab your iPod or whatever, and you start to bring this up.
My iPod.
Sorry, didn't you say you didn't have a smartphone though?
Oh, you're right. I log into a Spotify account. I'm on a family account that I don't pay for.
Yeah.
And so I log into my Spotify on the TV.
Oh, on the TV. Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
So you turn around, right? Because like here, let's move to the living room here. I would assume maybe like the record player is like over here, and maybe the record player is like over on this side. And you turn this way to look at the TV, which is over here. And you turn around, you grab the remote, you lift it, and then we see you just stop, and this Billy Joel song has just kept playing. You like turn around, and the needle is definitely off of the record player. What do you do?
Can it, for funsies, be For the Longest Time? And just
Yeah.
Ooh, for the longest time. I'm like,
For the longest time. Oh, you keep going. I'll just keep
Elliot,
for the longest time.
is this actually not a record player?
I mean, it has Bluetooth on it, but
So is it connected to like your phone and not this record or something? Because
no.
For the longest time.
I walk over. What do I see looking at it, Caleb?
look,
all you see.
I'm just like pulling the needle up and down and.
Elliot, all you see. Okay, Jordan. Okay. All you see, Elliot, is a giant spinning glyph. You don't even see the record. Like to you, you just see and think of it as like kind of this weird, kind of inky, shadowy, like not quite complete circle with all these little prongs coming off of it. And it's just kind of spinning and spinning and spinning. And you hear this
rub my eyes. Do I still see it? Do I still see it after rubbing my eyes?
You do, yeah.
I try and touch it.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, we see you click on the point that the cursor goes over to it and clicks on the record player. And at that point, the power goes out.
Which one screams? Who screams? It's
me.
Shade. Okay. Marcus, shut up.
Hey,
Lights come back on.
Shut up.
Just a power outage. We get them all the time this time of year. No reason to freak out.
I told you this building is not good.
I know.
And you guys can see pretty well because there's a balcony here and there's like city lights still. It doesn't seem like it's like the whole block or anything like that. But actually, real quick, who happens to be standing next to the balcony?
Well, I would be over by the record player.
I'm also by the record player.
Is anyone sitting
in
over
the
here?
kitchen?
I could be over there.
Yeah. Marcus.
Maybe that's why I scream.
Yeah. Well, maybe what it is Elliot put like a cooler full of like sodas or waters or whatever it is that you guys have out on the balcony because it's really cold. And so you like came back in to grab, having grabbed something from that cooler, and then you look out. Once the lights go off, and then the only thing that you can see outside pretty clearly because it's still light outside. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Actually, I think you can't. I think it does go out in like a block radius, but then on like the building across the way here, one of these buildings over here, right? There's one apartment window that still has power, and you only see this for a split second, but you see just a silhouette of a man with like a hat and a trench coat framed in that one window. And then the moment passes and the lights come back on and your dark vision kind of goes away, right? You can't really see outside very well anymore because of the lights behind you.
I had dark vision? I don't see that on my character sheet.
You know what I mean? And when you blink it, you can't see the figure anymore.
So the lights came back on already?
Yep. It's just like
is a glyph stuff. So I was imagining like I tried to touch it. He screamed. I'm like trying to pull up my phone and like pull the light up to see if it disappeared. When the light turns on, like
it's gone.
Is it? No. It's gone. Like
did the music stop?
Yeah.
That was weird. Maybe it had like something in a buffer or something.
Marcus goes.
He walks away.
The Question?
Hmm?
It's a DC reference. It's a DC Comics character who doesn't have a face and he wears like a trench coat with a hat. Called The Question. So I'm just like, Marcus is just like, The Question?
There's a cosplayer across the street. It's not actually related to any of this mystery. It's just this guy making a cosplay.
It's like the hash slinging slasher in SpongeBob.
Or hash slinging slasher.
And then it's like, Inspector Gadget.
Yeah. Those are definitely the vibes we're getting.
It's like he's like going through the list of like
people in trench coats that you know from pop culture. Tess, what are you doing during this little vignette? Did you freak out too? Or are you just confused?
No, I think I'm just like, I don't even think I've noticed what's really going on. I'm just like, I'm like, so annoying. Oh my gosh, I told you need to move.
Right.
Elliot, I'm like chewing on my pizza right now.
Yep.
My low carb pizza,
Yeah.
I probably check the time after the lights come back on my digital watch.
When was the last time you checked the time?
Probably.
Like, I guess, one of the more important things would be like, how often does this little timer reminder go off for you, right?
Oh, the reminder probably goes off.
I like to think it buzzes every time his heart, like, because it's like one of these heart rate. Anytime like his heart rate goes too high.
It could be. Yeah, maybe that's one of the reasons you got it, right? It's like a fancy watch that does those sorts of things and helps you kind of be healthy and mentally healthy and stuff.
Yeah. Also, I think probably sometime when I was like trying to pick her up at the airport or getting the pizza or something. This is the last time I looked at it.
Sure. Before it was like maybe like 8 o'clock or something. It's 10 o'clock now, and you're like, man, that went by really fast. Like, it definitely seems like that much time didn't pass. But you're just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Well, I'm like, dang. And I did have to go back for that other pizza, but I wasn't that far away, was I? Yeah, whatever. Well, 2 hours, and then I'll probably pick up my drink and go 2 hours till midnight.
Yeah, and everybody else is also like, wait, 2 hours? That can't be 2 hours before midnight.
What do you mean? I just got here and it was like 8:30.
Am I already drunk?
and honestly, I mean, Elliot, you look at the clock that you described earlier.
I was going to say
the analog clock. It says 10 o'clock. Everybody else's watches and phones and stuff, they all say 10.
That's strange.
I'm really confused.
Do I know anything about the glyph that I saw? Did I recognize it?
Oh, that sounds like a roll to me. You could make an investigate roll. It could also be like it might be comprehend.
Well, I'm decent at comprehend.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'll roll comprehend.
Good.
2 successes.
Nice. Yep. So, the ability to have the right piece of information, or to be able to find it at the school library or a similar location. And I think it is like, there are so many of these glyphs. I doubt that you would be able to recognize any one of them by, they're all kind of confusing and very similar to each other. So unless you check your notes, you don't think you have a guess, but like, you're like, the first thing that comes to mind is like, it should be in my notes, right? Like,
I think probably what happened then is I would run to my bedroom to check my notes. Cause like, I'm like, what was that? Or would I like pull out a piece of paper and probably what I'd do is I have a piece of paper in my pocket.
Yeah.
And I'd pull it out, sketch down what I remember real quick. And then I would go in my bedroom and start looking through my notes.
Sure. Do you want to make an investigate roll for me then?
I thought is that not the comprehend one? Oh no, investigate. That was comprehend. What did the extra success get me?
So for comprehend, you can get additional information, or I think in this case, you can get a +1 bonus die to one roll when you use the information. So I think that's what you're doing here, is right. You can get a bonus die on this investigate roll now to go through all of your notes and try to figure this out.
1 success.
Okay, so you can ask 2 questions. What is hidden here and where is it? What does it mean? What has happened here? How can I get into, out of, / past something? What threats can I perceive here, or where is it?
I feel like what does it mean and what has happened here are the ones that make the most sense.
Yeah, what does it mean, the symbol?
Yeah,
What has happened?
what
What
has happened-
happened there with the weird power surge and stuff? Yeah.
And the fact that we seem to have lost like over an hour of time.
So you look through your notes, and your bedroom's scoured, or not scoured, filled with notes everywhere, right?
Yes.
There were already a bunch of them in here before, but now you've stacked a bunch more in here. We see lots of papers, lots of journals and stuff. We see a box next to your bed labeled Dad's. And for now, you go to a stack on next to your pillow, and you start rifling through it, and you do find one symbol, and it says, the notes next to it. I think this is your own piece of paper that you noted down. So you copied over this symbol from one of your dad's, either your dad's research or the original source he started from, right? The weird book that had these symbols in it in the first place. But this page is your copy of that symbol and the notes that you made about it. And they say something like, let's see. So what was the song that was playing with Billy Joel again that we joked about?
For the longest time.
For the longest time.
Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think the symbol that you found here, your best, again, this is all guesswork from you. You still you haven't found a Rosetta Stone or anything like that to actually like unlock the language. So a lot of this is guesswork. But what you noted down was something like time, right? The concept of time, something about time. And you noted at some point on this piece of paper that you saw different versions of it with a different width of all of these symbols don't complete, right? They are circles, but they don't have the top of them. The 2 lines don't intersect, don't actually connect. And you've seen versions of this same symbol, because there's also all these little prongs and kind of curves and stuff that come out from the circle. But all of them have the same prongs and stuff, but there are different variations of them that have different lengths of lines that are closer or further apart from each other, but none of them actually complete the circle. And yeah, so that's what you notice. And you have a note there where it's just like, I don't know what it means. It might just be like amounts of time that are being tracked here. But certainly this symbol has something to do with time, you think.
Okay.
And then, yeah, like what has happened here. I mean, you don't know, you don't believe in magic or anything, but like that was pretty weird.
I mean, I might at this point.
Yeah.
Given that
weird things have happened as you've been researching this. It doesn't seem like it's escalated so much until now, but like you start thinking about like the past year and weird things that have happened. You keep like, the symbols burn into your retinas. Like, it might just be the normal thing that happens when you look at something for too long, but you're also thinking like, I feel like I've been seeing these everywhere, even like not in my notes.
Mm-hmm. Well, plus like, Dad died mysteriously sort of
Exactly,
situation.
Yeah, that's what you learn. What do the rest of you do when Elliot draws something really quick on a piece of paper and then runs to his bedroom?
Elliot, what are you doing?
Trying to find something.
Do you need help finding
No.
Real quick, Seth, where did you put
Need any help? Huh?
Where did you put the mail that you got?
I thought I put it in the bedroom as well.
Did you put it in the bedroom as well? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you put the female you got?
I didn't get one.
Yeah.
Your sister's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She's not.
He just gave me a very weird look. You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. So, Elliot, I do think when you hear Tess say that and you're starting to pour through these notes, you do notice that you you set this this package, but also this blank envelope that was in the mail too.
Yeah.
It's just on your bed.
I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it and open it up because I'm like, what the heck is going on? Here's this thing that's not even labeled. Like, at this point, I'm getting paranoid.
Can I go into Elliot's room and try and get him back out? You
Yeah.
can't run away at your own party.
Get out! Get out! I try and like push her out of the bedroom and close the door.
All right,
especially since like there's the box that's like
yeah
in there.
So I would roll force, I think, unless Jules isn't resisting this, but it sounds like she would be.
Yeah, like you can't hide out in your own party.
Yeah, so you managed to push your way through, Jules. You're just too like frazzled by everything, Elliot. You don't
or she just gets in before I can push her out.
Yeah, or she's quicker. Jules, would you like a real quick make an investigate roll for me, just to see if you notice?
I'm so bad
I know
those.
Watch,
there's gonna be a lot of these
the one
rolls.
she succeeds on.
It's a mystery.
Yep.
Okay,
so I rolled 2 successes, and
you
then I had
immediately recognize handwriting on the box. It's like a USPS like box, not quite like a big box, but like a USPS mailer, with your aunt's handwriting on it, and it's to Elliot, and it says like Margot Marlowe.
Elliot.
And Elliot, you have the blank envelope in your hand now.
Why do you have?
I just kind of cover. I'd put my hand over the name
from my aunt.
I don't.
You're literally lying to me right now. I saw it, and I just like go to grab it.
I just kind of grab it back. Try and grab it, and I'd like put it away. Like,
yeah, I think because you failed the force roll, I think we let that ride, and Jules can just grab it out of your hands.
Like, Elliot, what? That's really weird that you're doing stuff with my aunt behind my back.
Doing
like,
stuff is a very weird way to put that.
I don't know what's happening. That you're like, why is my aunt sending you a package?
She would rather you not know.
Is it sealed?
I mean, I think I.
Yeah, like is it a sealed package?
Yeah,
I thought you said I opened it up.
It didn't sound like you did, but you could have.
Okay.
Oh no, I thought you
did.
Yeah, because I described what was in it. Yeah. So it is open. The box is open, and you can just pull out what's inside. So you see a check for not not insignificant sum of money to Elliot, and a bunch of your favorite snacks. And you remember that like Elliot usually has these in his apartment, and you always eat them when you're here.
Is my aunt sending you money to get stuff for me? To like, is my aunt paying you to be my friend?
Marcus goes, no, that's me. No, just kidding.
He's like, all of us are being paid to be your friends.
Caleb, I am going to need you to clarify a little bit.
Yeah,
because
sure. Yep.
Because it does say in my relationships why I have the box.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, what she's... I think it's like, she always told you she's worried about...
I'm standing in Elliot's room, and I'm calling my aunt right now.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh,
what is going on in there?
Margot's going to be so pissed.
You call my aunt Margot?
She doesn't want me calling her anything else.
Marcus pokes his head in. You call her aunt?
She calls me. That doesn't sound any better.
911. I'm calling my aunt right now.
Yeah.
Fine, go ahead. He'll grab one of the snacks from the box. He says, fine, go ahead. Actually, what he's going to do is he's going to, while she's distracted, open up the white and unmarked envelope.
I'm staring at you, upset.
Yeah. So I think the phone answers, and instead of your aunt's voice, and maybe you just like immediately say something. What do you say?
You're ruining my life.
And then you hear,
hello,
Elliot. Real quick, I'm gonna look at the skills here. Maybe it's just a attribute roll. I'm gonna have you hear this from the phone. And I'm gonna have you make a mind roll. No,
Comprehend.
yeah, comprehend. Yep.
Comprehend. 1 success.
All right. As you hear this weird whispering and humming, and it seems like both, right? It's like someone's whispering and then someone's humming at the same time. It doesn't sound like your aunt's voice. It doesn't really sound like a voice at all, just kind of like white noise almost. But yeah, Elliot, as you are hearing this in your mind's eye, and you're not sure if it's actually just materializing in front of you. No, maybe it's on the wall. You just start seeing symbols. And maybe there's a big, like, maybe in the soundtrack, maybe, we hear, and there's like a symbol that just appears on your wall, on your bedroom wall, and then another one, and then a third.
I pull out a piece of paper and I start writing them down because I know they're about to disappear.
And it's almost as if, like, as you are hearing these whispers, this is the corresponding written form of what that is.
Yeah, I figured as much. So I'll start writing them down. Do
yeah.
I recognize them as they're coming down, or
with the comprehend roll there, I think I'll
have to look into my notes.
Yeah, it's the similar thing. You think you can find it, but yeah, you might have to scour something. You seem to remember like a little journal that you had that that might have these 3 in it that you found, but
father's notebook.
I'm probably just like Margot, and seeing if anybody responds, like when I'm yelling Margot.
Mm-hmm.
Polo.
I think I would like you to make a tinker roll, Emily.
Okay.
To get the phone to work.
Oh, 0 successes.
Nope. You can re-roll if you like. Also, keep in mind, everyone's kind of iconic item can be used to give yourself +2 dice. Another thing to keep in mind as well, sorry, I should have mentioned this. At one point during the session, you may use your pride to re-roll for free, or maybe auto-succeed, I think is what it is, on something related to your pride, like if your pride is at stake. I believe is how that works.
Sure, I'll use a luck point to re-roll.
Okay. Yeah, with your pride, it's an automatic success. Oh, there it is. Yeah, nice. Okay. 1 success. So you do something to the phone, right? You shake it, you bang on it, you do something, and it works, right? And then suddenly it says, Jules? What are you screaming about?
Are you paying my friend to be my friend?
Yeah, I think she just, there's nothing on the line for a moment. And then she just says, listen, Julia, you have to understand that all of us are worried about you. We don't think that this little, what word would she use? Experiment of yours is healthy for you, or I didn't pay him to be your friend. I just was worried about you. That's all.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was frozen for a second.
I think she's doing this over. Jules?
Then why are you paying? That's a lot of money.
You have expensive tastes.
Yeah, no, I think she just pauses for a moment and she says, Julia, you have a lot of expenses. You don't have proper health insurance, so I just figured I would take care of that. There's a person in town.
Okay, you're paying my friend to pay health insurance for me?
No.
Why don't you just pay it yourself? That's a weird workaround if you're doing.
No, that's not what
I can still be on my parents' health insurance. I'm 22.
So, real quick, I'm trying to think of something that
My parents are dead, I know, but I could have been on their health insurance if they were alive.
I'm mainly trying to think of something that, like, because I think she is doing other things besides giving Elliot money. But, like, for Elliot, I think it's, like, buying you food and
So
other things, like, in person that would make sense.
basically, you're telling me that my whole resolution was just a joke to you, and
No, Julia.
that I didn't actually do anything.
Julia, no.
And actually, I messed up my friendships instead of actually doing anything. And I think I'm gonna. Okay. Maybe we'll talk next year.
Can you listen to me for once, please? Yeah, hang up.
I listened for a second to see if she's gonna say anything else.
Yeah, and when you don't immediately say something, she says, I have an idea here, and I'm trying to figure out how to frame it.
You're just like your father.
No. Ooh, she might say, you're just like your mother. She always had these idealistic views about the way the world should work. And
what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that is that your father subsidized her entire life. She pretended to be someone who was sacrificing for a cause, and the only way she was able to do it is because your father paid for everything. All right?
Okay, yeah. There has to be people who do the work and people who fund the work. Okay? They're two different groups of people.
Yeah.
Hang up.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Isn't that exactly what's happening right now for her?
Yeah.
Look, I'm raising funds to then fund work. That's why I'm not spending any money, because I'm not paying money into the system that I'm actively trying to fight against.
Yeah, for
Jeez.
Basically, based on what she said there, it's like she thinks that this is how it was going to be anyway, and it might as well be her instead of someone else, someone more unsavory, like a sugar daddy or someone like that, right? She's like, I'm going to take care of her, so she's,
I have a rich family that I'm working for.
She's worried about that, too.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just upset all around. Jeez. I don't know if I really want to be at this party right now.
Are you guys done yet?
Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm gonna leave right now.
What?
I've been going through
Jules,
my notes.
come on, don't do that.
How long would I have to stay until midnight? What time is it now?
You guys look at your clocks.
Yeah.
It's 11 p.m.
That's insane.
What?
It was just 10. I don't know.
That's literally impossible. Am I hallucinating right now? I think I'm having a mental break from reality.
I check my phone for texts just to make sure that I didn't get anything from.
Yeah. So you have a bunch of notifications from a flight app you didn't download that are completely inconsistent. So one of them says flight delayed, and it's like you recognize the flight number. It's her flight, right? It's Ellie's flight, but it says like flight delayed, flight canceled, flight arriving at 11:15, flight arrived at 10:57, and they're like all of them are in your notifications at once.
Okay, I'm opening the stupid envelope. No more delays.
Yep. So you open the envelope and you pull it out, and I'll have you make a roll in a second here to recognize the handwriting, or if you can. But it reads, "You have to stop what you're doing. You don't understand what it will do. What it has already done. You can't let things finish."
But I always let things finish.
Would you like to roll comprehend to see if you recognize the handwriting?
Yes.
It's your father.
3 successes.
It's got to be your dad.
It's Professor Cole. The guy who texted you at the beginning of the session, basically
Yes.
saying like, I hope you're not working tonight, right? Like you're relaxing, right?
I'm calling him right now.
You call him.
Does he get 2 bonus dice now because he got 3 successes?
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
Where do I put bonus dice?
your
This would be
brain.
just like acting on the answers, right? Like if you may have to make a roll here to talk to professional
Okay.
or whatever, you can add those there. So I think, as you call, you hear the intercom buzz. Like maybe it's Tess who hears this.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
Yep.
Someone get that, please.
That's why I don't hang out with these people anymore.
Elliot doesn't even have any other friends. I don't know who this would be.
I'll
I'm
probably
just
go.
upset.
I think, well, and maybe I'd like go and I'm like, I'm like, Elliot, were you expecting anyone else? Is that Elliot? That's not
No.
Elena, is it?
And we just hear, ringing as you're holding
Okay,
the phone to
I'll
your
go over and
head.
like click it. Hello?
You have to stop. And we hear the same exact words from Elliot's phone as we pan back over and see Elliot on his phone. You don't understand.
Then help me understand. What aren't you telling me?
Your father didn't understand either. He was stupid.
What did you do to my father?
Do you want to make a charm roll to see if you can convince this guy to talk?
I'm horrible at this.
2 bonus, right?
Yes, with 2 bonus dice. Yeah.
Okay.
You can reroll with a point of luck or a condition.
I think this is a position to use my luck.
Nope.
Are you kidding me?
Condition.
wait,
condition. Take a condition.
Can I reroll again, though?
That's actually a good question. I don't remember. You can always, if this has to do with your pride, you can always auto succeed once per session.
I don't think it does have to do with my pride, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me look at rerolls. Let's see if this matters here. Luck, let's see. You can spend a luck after a failed dice roll. You cannot go back to the earlier result. You cannot spend more than 1 luck. Take a condition. I don't see where that is, actually. I'm gonna assume you can't. Based
I
on
would
this.
too.
Yeah, we'll just assume that. It doesn't really say here, but yeah. So he hangs up. And
Yeah,
the
and I think I
intercom
like
goes
took.
dead.
I think
Yeah.
I like took my. Well, I took my finger off it as soon as like I
Yeah,
heard that
yeah.
creepy thing, and I was like, Elliot, what the? It's happening. That
Don't. No.
I'm just like, Tess, you're hearing this too, and you haven't had any alcohol, right?
Oh, I'm definitely hearing it.
Marcus, your phone immediately gives you like 500 notifications, and they all say, the flight has landed. And it says 11:30. It landed at 11:30, and you look, and it's like 11:35 now.
So I'm hearing all this stuff about us. We have to stop, right?
You at least heard it from the intercom, yeah.
What is it that they're wanting us to stop? I don't get it. What is happening?
Father's research.
You're still on that?
Yes,
was-
I'm still on that.
What was your father researching?
Yeah, so
And
Tess,
I
if you
take
step
the
over,
symbols-
you can see his bedroom just filled to the brim with these papers.
I take the symbols that were like written, that like were appearing on the wall, and I would just show it to them. This, whatever it is, I thought it was just a language, but now I'm not so
I
sure.
saw that sign when I walked up here.
You saw it? Where?
Yeah.
Caleb, is it the same sign as the app that's
Yep.
on my phone? Yeah. Okay.
Except that there's a difference for all of you. For Elliot too, when you saw them on the wall and when you're looking at them now, and Tess and Marcus and everybody else who's recognized them,
is the gap getting smaller of
Yeah.
the circle?
yeah, it's almost completed.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Otherwise, the prongs and the curves look the same. But
So I think I know what it is out of character. I think I know what we have to do.
We have to kill Elliot.
Yes.
sacrifice it to the dark gods.
That's what happened last time. We sacrificed his father. We forgot about it, and that's why it's okay right now. No, out of character, here's my theory. I think that the thing that we have to stop is keeping up with our New Year's resolutions. I think we have to
break our resolutions.
I think we have to break our resolutions.
Well, it's too late for some of that.
Okay,
I'll just go take a bite of pizza real quick, or I'll drink some alcohol.
Normal pizza, yeah. Here, I pour a bunch of shots in front of Tess.
Everybody drink right now.
Here you go.
Okay, this is out of character.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if my character. I'm not sure if Marcus figured this out.
I think Marcus could take a deep breath and think it through. Is there a role that he could make to try and figure that out?
Yeah, you make an investigate. Yeah.
And wait. Question though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what your pride is, but is it something about being patient and figuring things out or something, or taking a extra time? Because you could use your pride if it's something like that and get a success.
My pride is in the Saiyan race. No, sorry, I had to make every time I hear pride, I either go to Zuko or Vegeta. This
Makes
time
sense.
it was Vegeta. No, my pride is I don't give up on people.
Mm. Oh, so you probably wouldn't like if I suggested killing Elliot.
The rest of you will be fine,
my
though.
friend anyway. He's just getting paid.
But yeah, Marcus, you could think this through and make an investigate roll if you like.
Yeah, I'm not good at investigate, but we can give it a shot. I suppose. No bonus die?
No. Okay, so you can ask 2 questions
Whoa.
from the investigate list. You can ask, what is hidden here and where is it? What does it mean? What has happened here? How can I get into, out of, / past something? What threats can I perceive here, or where is it?
Into, out of, past is kind of what you're looking at.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
I am torn between what does it mean and what has happened here as well. And I think that how can I get into, out of, past something is a given. What do you guys think between what does it mean and what has happened here?
I mean, I feel like if you just choose one of those and the other one, it gives the answer.
What does
I
it
don't know
mean? I feel makes the most sense, but that's just me.
Because what has happened is the thing is getting smaller, right?
Yeah, that's fair. But we'll do what does it mean and how can I get into, out of, past something.
Mm-hmm. So, how to get out of the situation you guys are in, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, and what does it mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is the situation and how do we get out of it?
All right, I'm trying to think of what context Marcus would have to decipher some of this. Let's see. I think, I guess that, it's one of those things where it's you as players can you have more context than Marcus as an individual would to guess, oh, it has to do with our New Year's resolutions. I don't know what person would immediately think, oh, it has to do with my personal New Year's resolution.
Yeah. He's really smart and he has a digital watch, so I think he'd be able to figure it out. Also, he rolled a success, so I think that it would just kind of work.
Well, okay, so I think here's where Marcus is piecing together.
Yep.
He knows that Elliot's dad died a year ago.
Yes.
He knows that there's a clock thing going on here, and New Year's is involved. Yep. There's a time thing connected there. So between the time and his dad dying a year ago, that's weird. Also, all of us had New Year's resolutions that we've all four been doing pretty darn good on, as far as I'm aware.
Mhm.
So those things all seem to be connected. And I think Marcus is like verbalizing all of this out loud, which I think is like how he tends to just like think. He just like starts like blessing. It's like, oh, hold on, let me. I'm seeing some dots here. Let me connect these things.
Yeah,
And he's like,
based on that, what do you think Marcus's conclusion would be? And then I might tweak it to be a little bit more accurate.
I think Marcus's conclusion is that the reason we have been successful in our resolutions has something to do with his dad dying, and we're going to die like him. And yeah, we're going to die like him at the new year if we don't break the resolutions, because I think our resolutions are tied to whatever this thing that he was researching.
Yeah. I think that's a Marcus's immediate thought as you're like piecing this together in your mind. And then you remember a conversation you had with Elliot's father a year and some change ago. I don't know necessarily how close you were, but you would have met him at some point. And maybe you took one of his classes at some point. Right?
Yeah.
And you remember him talking about, he was in the middle of this research. Maybe you caught him after hours and you were talking to him about something. And he definitely seemed as obsessed as Elliot is right now. And you do remember him saying explicitly, I made a resolution this year that I was going to finish this research. No matter what it took, right? And so you feel like you're inversing it. Like your immediate hunch was wrong. It's not that we are good at the resolutions because this weird thing is happening. It's because we are being good at our resolutions, this thing is happening.
Oh, I thought that's what he was saying originally.
No, it sounded like he was saying the opposite to me. It sounded like you were saying there's a weird thing happening. It has caused us to be good at our resolutions. But in fact, it is the opposite of that. It is something about the completion. And again, for you, Marcus, the random undergrad student, whatever you do right now, I guess you could tell me, do you have any particular knowledge that maybe would have come up here based on whatever backstory you hadn't made up yet? Because you can make a hunch, you can make a guess, but I don't know if Marcus has any knowledge to actually like be clear about what this is necessarily.
I mean, I think Marcus was studying probably like AI or something, right? Well,
Okay.
Hold on, I'm not sure if that makes sense for this character. For the popular kid with anger issues.
Well, what are you thinking? What are you trying to lean towards in terms of like just talking about like technology? Are you talking about?
Well, I mean, it just seems like a thing in 2025 for a 25-year-old undergrad to be studying as AI. It just seems like tech-related stuff.
Sure.
Makes sense.
I think. Yeah, I think for you it's a hunch. It's a gut feeling. More than anything, you're confident in it, but good luck.
Oh, you know what? I would actually probably be studying like social sciences.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. No, I know what it is then. Yeah. So, Marcus, the thing you think about actually is that you remember reading something about either New Year's resolutions or something related to like people keeping goals and the psychology of like why people make New Year's resolutions and never keep them, right? That's the thing that you remember reading about. And you actually do think about like, it is kind of actually remarkable. If we all told the truth and we all actually kept these resolutions for a year, like, I mean, Tess, like 5 times a week all year, Jules didn't spend a single dollar. Elliot has been working hard at this research literally all year, despite like numerous setbacks. You're like, actually, this is pretty significant. Like, you're not sure what that means, but you are thinking about, like, people don't usually complete their New Year's resolutions, do they?
Yeah.
And that's, of course, the time where the door gets kicked in, and a man in a trench coat and a hat, and it's Professor Cole, steps in with a gun. And he says, I told you to stop. Elliot, give me the research.
Why?
Because you're going to doom everyone. Your father was about to do the same thing.
Doom? How? He's like, it's a like, what? Like, he's just confused. He's like, I thought this was a language. What do you mean he'd doom everyone?
Can I roll charm to see if I can speak reasonably with him to say, if any one of us breaks our resolutions right now, will this stop it?
Sure. Yeah, you can try to calm him down. Yeah.
Laying on the charm.
Wow.
Sure.
That psych degree coming in handy.
3 successes. So, he looks at you like, oh, so finally someone's sane, and he says, yes. It's listen. It's not just a language. It's not even about the language. It's about the seal. Okay, you're gonna bring it back if you do this. Listen, there's a reason. There's a reason nobody finishes the stupid resolutions. And it's because if you do, the world ends. Do you not understand this?
I hand Tess a bottle
No.
of vodka, and I'm just like, just drink some.
I
We can
think
test it so easily if you just take a sip of this vodka.
I mean, in all fairness, that's not what her resolution was. Her
I
resolution
know
was
my
going to the
resolution
gym
is
5
good
times. a week.
gym
But
5
like,
times a
you
week.
can't, like, I could. How do I spend $1? I have no
Amazon.
money.
Amazon.
She doesn't
Somebody-
have a smartphone.
I don't have a
Oh.
smartphone. I don't think
She
I
prob-
have a credit card.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, here's what I think happens.
Do you need
I
to
think-
punch? Marcus, do you need to get mad and punch someone?
I think Marcus just screams, Elliot! And he like charges Elliot and just
Real quick. I would like to frame something before this happens. I would like it to be
Okay.
this. We get this ticking in Marcus's ears. We see the analog clock going, and we see that it's now 11:57, 58, 59. It's like rapidly approaching. And we also see your watch also be going crazy. It's like giving you like 1,000 notifications and like starting to buzz really annoyingly. And then at the last moment where we hear like the soundtrack, like it's like building, and then it cuts out and we hear a deet of like your reminder to like calm down. It says breathe, and then you do whatever you're gonna do.
Marcus like realizes that he can finally just go Hulk in this moment.
Literally.
And he just like sprints over towards Elliot, screaming, "I will never let you date my sister!" and touches him in the face.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Grabs the letter and rips it in half.
Yes.
Wait, get
Grabs
what letter?
the research that you were like about to-
Right. Yeah. So go ahead and make a force roll.
Please.
Oh,
I mean,
Can
don't
I
think it's-
assist him in any way?
And I do think that what is happening here though is we'll frame this way, and you could technically help him depending on how we're doing this, but I think what happens is we hear that we said, "I'll never let you date my sister," and we see you start to run in slow motion. But like time is actually still passing. You are literally moving in slow motion as the apartment starts to upend and the ceiling and the wall starts to angle inward and glyphs start appearing everywhere. And you feel gravity and time itself start to like warp, and you realize that like you're gonna have to really force your way through whatever this thing is, that like this force that is pushing on you to actually accomplish this. This is gonna be a 3 success. 3 successes needed, but anyone else who would like to try to help him in this moment to like break the thing, you can
And you said
suggest something.
you
I have-
he could You couldn't do the automatic success thing?
Could I use my pride?
What is your pride?
I don't give up on people.
That seems like opposite of what's happening here right now.
I'm not giving up on my sister because letting him date her would be giving up on her.
No, this is opposite.
M has their hand raised.
Yes.
First of all, I think I should be able to help him because I've been wanting Seth's character to get punched this whole time.
Sure.
Even before it started, and this is the perfect opportunity to in-game get him punched.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, but also my pride is I care, I really do. And so I care about the world not ending, even though capitalism is the enemy all along. I don't want the whole world to end. I would like to assist in any way possible because I care. I really do.
Sure.
Am I dead no matter what? Because I did finish my New Year's resolution.
Well, we'll see.
My pride is I always stick to the plan. So,
my plan is I always see things through to the end, so I'm not sure.
So does my pride get one success against this? How does that work?
Well, what are you doing? You haven't described yourself doing anything yet.
I think I see that I understand what Marcus is about to do. That he's going to like really punch Elliot.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see if I can get to Elliot first and push him forward and like hug him so he doesn't move to assist the punch to the face and breaking of the patience.
Yeah. So you're just punching him too? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just assisting a big punch from Marcus.
Just like pushing him and like
yeah. I'm doing this because I care. I promise.
Question: what is Professor Cole doing while this is happening?
I don't know if he understands that he doesn't know what Marcus's resolution was or anything, right? So, I think he might be trying to shoot Marcus because he doesn't understand.
Can I throw my Stanley at him?
Sure. Go ahead and make a force. So I think what is it like? You need a number of successes total amongst the group to succeed at breaking the thing, right? At like succeeding on this whole thing. So yes, you can make a force roll, Alyssa, with a +2 from your iconic item to chuck this steel water bottle at him as hard as you possibly can.
Okay. Force. Notice die.
And you've probably been really tense because like this is the creepy guy that you saw was like stalking you. So
2 successes.
2 successes.
Okay.
So then,
so you can use your pride if you'd like to just get a free success. That's fine.
I'm using my pride to hold Elliot's arms to stop him from reading and researching, and to get his face perfectly poised to get punched.
Yeah, and I think we'll actually say that it takes 5 successes. This is like an extended thing rather than a one person rolling and everybody helping. It's like multiple people are rolling different things. There's another whole mechanic for that where it's like a longer sequence of things. So Jordan, yes, you will have to roll at least 2 successes to full out succeed.
And I'm rolling force.
Yes, I would assume so. Or no, I think it might be move. Unless you're, I don't know what your good sheet is like, but
not good at either one, but I'm better at force.
Yeah, you can do force. That's fine.
I can't do contact heart and make contact with this heart with my fist.
No, you can't.
What's your iconic item? Is your watch?
Yeah.
Can you move your watch like over your knuckles because it's made of some really hard metal to really make it good punch?
Well, and plus you're taking out your frustration from the watch going off, and like I'm gonna break this watch on your face.
Yeah, to also break it during the punch. Yeah, I think it really makes sense, Caleb.
I don't agree at all.
Caleb,
once you get me with the watch, does it make sense?
No. Well, okay.
Okay, look, Caleb, it's like the fact of like, would it be more forceful to get punched with a bare fist or a fistful of rings of metal?
I think
on
so.
Their
Again,
knuckles?
this is a digital watch. It's like an Apple,
that's metal.
I think what probably happens with the watch is as I'm turning, as I'm making the realization initially, he probably like just like this is like his initial Hulk moment. He like grabs a watch and just like starts to crush it and rips it off and throws it down, and that's when he starts speeding towards.
Right. No, because it's the symbolic thing of like I'm discarding it. Yeah, that makes more sense than punching him with a digital watch, I think.
I don't understand what your confusion was about.
Go ahead. You can take 2 dice.
Okay. I take 2 dice.
2 bonus dice, for the iconic item.
2 bonus dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then,
nice. Perfect. Okay, so Jules grabs Elliot, and Elliot, you probably are like looking like.
No, I'm looking at the professor. Like he says, "Doesn't this make sense to you?" And he goes, "No."
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that makes sense to me.
Sure.
Completing a New Year's resolution causes the end of the world. What?
Sure. And then Jules grabs you, and then Tessa, Marcus starts to like yells like, "I won't let you date my sister." Actually, this Marcus thing happens first, right? "I won't let you date my sister." Jules is like, "Yeah, we're getting Elliot." I'm grabbing him. And then Cole brings up his gun to try to shoot you, Marcus, because he thinks you're running at him, right? Like he's like, "Oh, he's trying to get me." And so Tess just like chucks the Stanley in his face, and just and then Marcus like runs over and socks someone, and it feels so good. And yeah, the world seems to right itself.
I thought you were saying the world ends anyway.
I do think that we maybe see a kind of like dark patch on the ceiling, maybe above the kitchen. And there's like a kind of weird tendril of smoke and shadow that's starting to reach out, and then it slowly kind of fades into nothingness, and then Elliot's analog clock goes off, and it's at midnight. And Cole has dropped his gun at this point, and he's just holding his face. And he's just like, "What the? Did it? It didn't happen. Yogg-Sothoth wasn't summoned into this plane."
It's gonna be Cthulhu.
And he just stares, and he like looks at his like attire, and he's like looks like some sketchy guy and has a gun, and he just like slowly starts to reach for the gun. Like, "Are you gonna let me do this?"
Oh no, I'm gonna like go up to him and like hold up my fist like I'm gonna punch him.
Yeah, he frowns at you. I think he tries to go for the gun anyway. You can try to stop him if you want to.
Yeah.
Try to do your jujitsu or whatever you've practiced. Yeah. Go ahead. You can roll.
Come on, you're
Okay.
one boxing class.
This is going to be 2 successes needed.
Okay. Is this a move like to move quicker than him, or is this
I think it's
force like
force,
to
yeah.
like? Okay.
Because basically you'll have to like grab him and like do a flip or something.
Clock his knockout.
Use his momentum against him or something and knock him aside so you can get the gun first.
Okay.
All right, so you still need one more success. I believe if you click roll, it will reroll only the failures. I believe that's how it works.
Okay. My pride is that I always stick to the plan. I stuck to my plan.
Yeah, you didn't have to. No, I don't think that helps you auto succeed on this
Okay. Okay. I'll
You can
take a
take a condition,
condition. I'll take the condition. Scared.
Yeah, I probably should have been giving you guys more conditions than we did, but it's fine.
Okay. So click reroll.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so scared of this guy. I'm just like creepy guy.
Yeah, you got 3 successes altogether, right? So we definitely see you like, "Oh, when he hits the side of the wall and just like and then you like go and grab the gun. What do you do with it? Toss it to someone else? Chuck it away? Hold it?
Do I know how to use a gun? I don't know.
I don't think so necessarily.
I don't know. What do you use to determine if you know how to work a gun or not?
I guess what do you have in force?
Would it be
3?
Tinker?
Yeah, it might be Tinker. Yeah, go ahead and roll Tinker just to see if you get one success. You know how to use gun.
Okay. Nope.
You don't know how to use gun.
Okay, then I just like toss it on the bed or something. I don't know, like away.
Sure, yeah.
This whole time, Marcus is like yelling and just going off. Man, are you kidding me? Are you telling me that I can never even try to make a stupid resolution again in my life? Because if I do and if I succeed and better myself in my life, then the world's going to end? That's such BS. Do you know what my resolution was supposed to be this year? I was going to become a little more financially stable so I could take a trip out to visit my sister so she doesn't have to fly back here every time I want to see her. But no, I have to see
I'd
her.
like to try and calm Marcus down using empathize.
Sure, yeah.
Hey Marcus, I know that it's really hard right now, and I'm still like holding Elliot as Elliot's being yelled at. And I just like kind of stick my head around and be like, hey Marcus.
I assumed that Elliot was like on the ground already, and I would love it if Jules like put a foot on his chest. At least she's saying this to Marcus.
It's really okay. Hey, guess what? We can do the same things, except instead of calling them resolutions, we just call them goals. And we don't have to take a whole year to do it. We can have a goal for 3 months from now. And you can do that instead of making a New Year's resolution. Isn't that kind of cool?
But now I've got to worry about Cthulhu.
3 successes.
And yeah, I think you do get calmed down in a second here, but I do think that Cole says, Yogg-Sothoth.
and Archie
It's
just
gonna
goes,
be okay.
yeah. I don't care anymore. Someone take me a vodka.
Okay. So I'm just kind of like hand you a drink because I'm like, I'm gonna call 911 right now.
Yeah. I do think that Elliot, you're obviously like confused by a lot of this. Do you say anything more, or are you just kind of groaning on the ground?
I'm just kind of groaning on the ground like, what the frick is going on?
I do think that
like,
yeah.
Literally how do resolutions make Yogg-Sothoth come or whatever?
Do you say that out
loud? Maybe if I turn to what's his name as he's laying on the ground, like, seriously, how the frick does that make any sense? Why didn't you tell me this a year ago?
Well, I just didn't want to.
Like, you let us go the whole year and decided to tell us 3 hours before midnight while it's all speeding up?
I think he says, well, I'm part of a secret order that's supposed to keep this whole Cthulhu thing a secret. I just figured that it would be easy enough.
It'd be easier to kill us?
I love you guys. But yeah, he explains, he says, like, listen, it has to do with this, like an order of sorcerers who imprisoned Yogg-Sothoth in an ethereal dimension and used this language to like bound him for all eternity. Except, they had a failsafe. You have to do something to like actually bind him.
Tell it to the police.
As he's saying all this, Elliot is pouring a drink. I'm like, I did give up.
He's like, you have to do something to bind him, and so they just figured that they would just tie it to the eternal hubris of humanity. Nobody ever finishes their New Year's resolutions, so they didn't think it was going to be a problem.
Marcus goes, hold up. You said sorcerers?
Yeah.
You're telling me that magic is real and I could have been doing magic this whole time instead of studying psychology?
Well, I mean, psychology is a really helpful field. I mean, even if magic does exist, you still got to know how.
I could light the stupid mailman on fire who always puts my package in the wrong places.
I'm pretty sure one of your psychology classes would have something to say about that.
He just like uncorks the bottle of vodka and just.
Yeah, but he basically just says like, magic isn't worth it for the most part. It's a lot of dealing with terrible powers and bargaining for having to take a curse to get a blessing, finding the Necronomicon and almost summoning a demon, that sort of thing. Mostly you should stay away from it.
What does mostly mean?
Well, like we should stay away from you.
Well, I mean, like sometimes there is a cadre of sorcerers who locks away an elder god forever using the power of humanity's hubris, but so that was a good thing.
Okay, well, the police are on their way.
We have some pizza left. You want any?
It's like, not if I have anything to do about it. He's just cramming in his mouth.
I do think he probably says like, yeah, sure, I'll wait around for the police. The secret organization I work for pretty much buys off all human governments, so I'll be out before you know it. It's fine.
Can
You'll
I
never see
shoot
me
him?
again?
He just sits there and is like, can I shoot him, guys? Would it be a problem if I shoot him? Because at this point, I'd rather have prison.
No, don't do that to yourself, Ellie. You got your own life ahead of you.
Like,
Do I?
You do.
Wait.
Like,
Was
my
his
life's
father part
work.
of the? What is this? Was his dad part of the order?
Apparently not.
No, he just he was doing the same thing. And I had kill him.
Can I kill him now?
I mean, I'm not gonna jump
Guys,
in
I'm
front
really
of a gun.
freaking out. I think I'm gonna go.
And I think it's at that moment that Ellie is at the door. She shows up at the door. She says she has like a rolling like a suitcase that she's pulling. She says, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
You don't want to know. He takes another drink of alcohol.
Do you love me or Elliot more?
She
Important
blushes.
question.
Yeah, she blushes and doesn't say anything and just kind of stammers.
Elliot, let's get out of here, please. I'm really freaking out right now.
Yeah, let's go. He grabs a bottle of vodka with him.
Not
realizes
you.
his-
You stay here.
Oh, he said Ellie. I thought he said Elliot. Sorry.
No, Ellie.
Okay.
You live here.
Yeah, that was what Cole's gonna say.
Yeah.
He's like, "Wait,
He's
this is your
already so
apartment."
drunk that he's like, I don't care anymore.
No, I legitimately thought she said my name.
Well, I think it would be funny if Ella's like, yeah, let's go, guys, and then because he's like wants to be with Ellie, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But then Cole's like, this is your apartment.
Yeah, I'm also thinking I want to leave, but I also want to take Aunt Margie's box with me that has the check and my favorite snacks.
Yeah. I think, you know what I think. Cole looks at you and she's like, yeah, you're the one I wasn't worried about. You didn't really keep your resolution anyway.
Me?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really count if you mooch off of everybody, right? Like that goes against the spirit of the thing, right?
But if that's the case, then we wouldn't have had the thing on the.
Oh well, no, it's not that like any one of you could have triggered the apocalypse. Don't try to pin it on one person. It's not anyone in particular's fault. It's just all of your faults.
But
So if you're saying it could just be one person, why did the apocalypse happen? Because
it
one
has to
person-
do with the seal and the language. It's way more complicated than we have time for now. Hey, look, the police
can
are
I
here.
So wait,
punch him
does
in
that
the
mean that?
face?
So does that mean that I didn't actually keep my
Right,
resolution?
that's why I was like, I'm confused.
Oh no, you did. You did. I mean, it's it.
Is it because I started at midnight one of those days?
I would like to punch.
Yeah,
this
that would
man
probably
in the
do
face.
it.
Can I?
Yeah,
but I'm
Ellie's just
sneaky
like,
about it.
guys, I don't know what's going on.
Let's go, Ellie.
Are
Come
you
on.
guys drinking like a lot?
Yeah,
They are.
You are now.
we'll talk about this in the morning.
Okay,
I'm
but
glad you're here.
Ellie, truth or dare? You answer truth. Do you love me or Elliot more?
I didn't agree to anything.
But like, it shouldn't.
Good answer, Ellie.
It shouldn't be that hard of a question.
I don't want to answer the question. Let's just go, guys.
That's really weird that you're being so evasive about it.
I'm not being evasive. I just don't want to play a game about who I love more. All right, I love you all equally. Is that what you?
Oh,
want me to
we all
say?
know that you love me the most. Come on, let's
Besides
go, Ellie.
you.
So you do love. So we're just trying to get a little list here. We were
By we,
ordering
she
who you
means
love the
she.
most. Of like, we were saying that it's like Tessa first, and then your brother, and then we were trying to figure out, is it me or Elliot next?
I don't. Why are you asking me this?
We were determining it earlier, and
Well, you determine it then. You determine in your own minds what my ranking is for all of you.
But if you
I
had a
think you were-
MySpace, and this was the early
Yeah,
2000s,
Here's the thing.
Where
I
would
used
the
to
ranking
think
be?
that you were like really
At
fun.
our
and
age,
you're
will we
really,
know what MySpace is?
you're
You know, if I had a
really
MySpace, you know what
not
song
being
I'd have on my
fun.
homepage? Lose Yourself.
I do
I
like to
guess
think
you're
that,
right. I guess you're right. We are all too young to know what MySpace is.
Yeah, I would like to say that
My older brother, or no, or do we have an older brother? Maybe
I don't know, maybe.
our parents had MySpaces. Isn't that right, Ellie?
Sure. Yeah. I do think that like probably this whole time Elliot is probably smiling a little bit to himself because he's like, she's not answering that. Maybe that means that I actually am
and I'm just kind of pushing it, and I'm just like, wait, are you being weird about it? Do you
I don't want to talk about it. I'm tired. Let's go.
Do you have a crush?
I don't have an anything.
Whoa. Ellie has a
Oh.
crush.
You have a brother. Love you, sis. And then Marcus just passes out.
Yeah, I did that. Like all this is happening, and we're kind of fading out, and getting the epilogue stuff.
And then we cuts to like it's like the zoom out where it's like you see the apartment building, and then it cuts to the Cthulhu character.
yeah,
watching us outside the window.
No, what it is we kind of zoom out from the apartment, and then suddenly we're kind of like on the other side of like a weird shadowy glass, and it is like Yog Sothoth, but he looks like a guy in like a Muppet costume or whatever, right? And he's like standing there, and he's just like, oh gosh darn it, they did it again. Right? Like
I was picturing him that he was eating popcorn and being like, I think Ellie does have a crush.
Maybe it isn't so bad that I don't end the world. Yeah, at least they're interesting.
Yeah.
yeah. He turns to the other elder gods and he's like, man, humanity season 2025 is pretty crazy.
It turns out he actually just wants to, he's not coming to destroy the world. He just wants to join a New Year's party.
Yeah, he's like, man, no one ever wants to invite me anywhere. Come on, man.
You accidentally make fun of one sorcerer, then they lock you away from all time and space.
I just wanted to have some popcorn.
You accidentally curse one family lineage one time.
Yeah. Whatever one is funniest to you, that's how it ends. And that's been Christmas with Caleb 2025/2026 edition.
Yay.
There you go. Yeah, I've had that idea I just like it in my notes file where I keep story ideas. I literally just had keeping your New Year's resolution summons Cthulhu written down for like years now. And I was thinking for another Christmas with Caleb thing, and I was like, that would be funny to turn into a one shot. So, I smiled a lot. I laughed a lot. It was a lot of fun. Jordan, I'm very proud of you for figuring it out. Good job.
Thank you.
Good
Yeah,
job,
he
Jordan.
messaged me that like a couple hours ago.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I figured it was something to do with Cthulhu because I'm like, strange letters. Okay, this is a Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Damn it, mad Cthulhu.
So for context, Caleb.
Yeah.
What was it, like 8:30 my time? So like what, 6:30 your time?
Yeah. Half an hour after we started.
I'm half hour after we started. I messaged Seth. My current theory: a year ago, we all sacrificed your father in order to achieve our New Year's resolutions. At the moment one of us breaks our resolution, something really, really bad happens.
That is a pretty good
and none
idea,
of us
too.
remember the sacrifice.
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that would be fun. Yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of fun, like kind of horror Cthulhu things you can do with this sort of thing. I personally do really like the mix holiday with horror thing. And was I correct? It wasn't as traumatizing or crazy or scary as
But
the
we
other
also
one.
didn't play ourselves, and this was not a very real, possible scenario.
No.
It was too real for me. My aunt is paying all of my friends to be friends with me.
Look, Emily, we didn't want to tell you this way, but we couldn't figure out a better.
Of all the people, of all five of us, I'm pretty sure Emily is the person who is least likely to need financial support from any of us.
I need financial support to be able to. Well, that's why my family's paying you guys.
I am once
you guys
again
need the financial support, so that's why you're willing to be friends with me.
Our friendship has paid my mortgage over and over again.
Yeah, otherwise you guys.
You think you're gonna afford a house otherwise?
I was funny like near the beginning where I was like, wait, I'm playing this friendship with Jules weird. Then I read my relationship. It says Jules frustrates me, but she can also make me laugh. I'm like, no, I'm playing this exactly right.
Yeah. So if we want to, we can reveal any juicy things that you liked from your character sheet to everybody. I don't know if there was anything in particular that didn't get brought out to the open, but
let's see. I thought Tess takes life too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus is trying, just like me. Elliot is more confusing than he is insightful.
The only one I really had Tess understands what it's like to get lost in something, which is why I assumed she was late. And then Marcus is too hard on himself, which really didn't pop up.
Yep.
Mine were Elliot's too smart to be this lost.
Ooh, a burn.
Jules keeps me honest, whether I like it or not. Tess inspires me. Ellie keeps believing, even when I don't believe in myself. And Coach Danvers taught me to always try again.
Yeah, I threw a couple of other NPCs in your
Good
guys'
old
sheets just in case.
Coach Danvers.
They came up. Yeah.
I remember when Coach Danvers did that thing. Oh, Coach.
Alyssa, do you want to read yours?
Yeah, Elliot overthinks everything. Jules exhausts me, but I admire her commitment. Marcus is better than he gives himself credit for. Carmen, my personal trainer, expects perfection, and I won't let her down. And Elena is like my little sister too.
Is because I had an NPC that like didn't come up, and he's my anchor.
Yeah.
Did you term the people who don't spend any money? Is that what freegan means?
No, do you not know what a freegan is? Okay, so
no, what's a
freegan is a vegan who only eats food they find in dumpsters outside of grocery stores, and they wash them and they eat them. So that was my plan for you, but it doesn't matter. You took it in your own way. It's totally fine. No, it's totally fine. I like the way you took it too, but that was my initial thought when you gave me that resolution. I was like, oh yeah, she is like, you know, like a vegan who's like super hardcore vegan who like gets things out of the trash can and stuff. But I actually like
dumpster diver.
Yeah, I actually like the way that you took it better. Like it was more honest to like your problem, which was I've been taking more than I give, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So my goal with this one shot was to basically set the scenario up where it was like you've all kept your New Year's resolutions and you're about to end the world. I don't really know 100% what the language itself had to do with it. I think it was like about the seal, right? So it was a combination of those things that was really the problem, which was like you're digging into the research about the seal and the language is getting into your brain, and all four of you in this one apartment have all finished your New Year's resolutions at the strike of midnight. Like it was like that power was going to unleash it, right? And there probably could have been other ways like that someone could have accidentally released Yogg-Sothoth. But my goal with this was to give you all resolutions, or ask you for a resolution, and then set up your characters in such a way where you could have technically broken it if at the last moment you needed to save the world, right? That was my goal. So obviously the Marcus one I think ended up working the best because he was the one who technically could have broken it at any point very easily just by flipping out, right? But like in theory, we could have had it be Julia actually did spend money somewhere along the line and just didn't tell anybody because she was too worried about it, right?
I did alternatively consider my climactic idea being, quick, Julia, take this $1 and then I'll sell you this bottle of alcohol.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Something like that could have done. We could have had like if Tessa hadn't immediately gone to the gym right away and she like remembered, if we had played it out more of like oh no, I really need to get a workout in last second.
I liked Alyssa being like, is it because I started at midnight that one day?
Yeah. So again, we could have found loopholes to any of these things. And then obviously, Seth, the moment you said finish my father's research and sent me that resolution, resolution. I was like, oh, thank you. Now I have someone who can actually like look into the weird Cthulhu stuff, and it's not just 4 regular people who have resolutions suddenly ending the world, right? It ended
That's just
up
the
working
random
out pretty
thing
well.
that popped in my head too.
It works.
The funny
really,
thing
really
is
well.
I was contemplating, like, I was like, you know what? The jokes my characters always die. Do I just decide, no, I'm finishing this and just doom the world?
Just doing the world. Yeah. That could be
I was
fun.
contemplating doing that for a second. I'm like, no.
But yeah, so what I did is I made a I made this apartment here, like listed the rooms and put clues in every single room that could have led to revelations about various things. So obviously like the letter in the package, the recipe book that you didn't end up looking at. The recipe book, if you had found it, would have been the Rosetta Stone for the language. It would have let you like actually read what the language was saying. It was basically Elliot in a fugue state trying to write a recipe down, accidentally wrote it in the symbols. And so he could have been like, oh, this was a recipe for like chicken Alfredo. I can like figure out what the words actually are meaning, that sort of thing. And then I had a couple of countdowns, which is a thing that Tales from the Loop does, where it was like the supernatural things get weirder and Professor Cole escalates, right? And those were the things I was just slowly ticking off as we progressed the story, just slowly getting towards like the end of the countdowns. I also had one which was Ellie's plane, whether or not she actually shows up or not, or like weird things that are happening with the like her.
I was wondering if she was going to be the evil person in the end.
Again, with something like this, I always want to keep possibilities open, and that was my goal with this. I didn't necessarily have a for sure idea as to everything here. It was
Is
just
Ellie in love with Elliot?
Yes, she is.
Oh
Aw.
my gosh.
That obviously has to be the most interesting answer there, based on how it went before that.
This is how you get my character to romance, by forcing it upon me.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for our next campaign where you're going to be a puppet, and I'll definitely have Gay force you into romance at that point. That'll be easy.
I mean, it will be the kind of person who would go after damsels in distress. So,
yes, true. But yeah, so that was my one shot, my funny little one shot. Hope you liked it.
I
enjoyed making
did.
it.
very silly.
Yeah, my goal basically was make it seem really serious, and then pull the switcheroo would be like, wait a second, our New Year's resolutions are going to end the world?
I did like that ending. Like, doesn't that make sense to you? I'm like, no. Why would that make sense?
Exactly. It's like normally in a story like this, it would be just like, oh no, of course you're right, it would end the world, and then just like, what are you talking about? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, that was great. That's fun. Yeah,
Some random kid in Connecticut accidentally like makes a paper airplane every single day for a year and dooms the world.
Yeah. And again, it wasn't as easy as that, but it was basically the curse or the lock, the seal, was like the collective power of humanity being bad at New Year's resolutions is the thing keeping Yog-Sothoth at bay. So it was like, if the scales were to be tipped in such a way as they were tonight, then maybe you could release.
Right, maybe it depends on like the
Turns
seriousness of
the
like
order
the
killed John
resolution.
Acuff years ago.
What'd you say?
I said it turns out the order killed John Acuff years ago.
John? Who's
John Acuff, he's an author.
Oh, okay.
He has a lot of like self-helpy and like career stuff, and then like
yeah,
keep your New Year's resolution. Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I made that up at the very last moment that he was part of some random order.
I mean, it's always how it works with these
that's
Cthulhu
typically
stories.
Yeah.
So.
Well, especially when you guys were like, "Wait a second, why didn't you tell us this a year ago?" And he's like, "Well, I gotta keep it a secret because it's like a whole thing."
I didn't think you'd actually do it.
Yeah.
Nobody in the history of forever has done it, but
Exactly.
that's you weirdos.
We got like 6 months in. You'd think you'd say something.
It's like, yeah, like it turns out he's actually been hanging out with us a little more. Within,
No,
like,
exactly.
like how he
100%.
was like, "Hey, would you like you want to go get some pizza later?" No, I'm trying to keep my
Right.
It's like, yeah, you could probably skip a day or two, and then you're like really testing my patience.
That was
And
my
I'm like,
thought, right? Like, is that he has actually been slow, like subtly trying to, and like especially if like Elliot looked at his texts on his phone, he would have been like, "Oh my gosh, this guy was just constantly texting me, trying to get me to stop doing this," and yeah,
Oh,
he was just too nice about it.
funny. Okay, I have a secret to reveal.
Yeah.
I have drawn 10 faces on the image. Can you
On
find
this
it?
image?
Uh-huh.
right here.
Okay.
The living room
Okay.
image.
Oh, I see one of them.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
there's one in the
2,
Okay, don't say where. I want to make sure.
3,
Okay, I see 1,
I
2.
found one.
3,
love you,
4,
Oh, I found another
3.
5.
Okay.
I found all 5 of them.
4.
There's 10.
Oh, it's 10?
I am
Yeah.
impressed, Jordan. These
5.
are really small.
Okay, I've
There's
got
another
5 so far. 5.
I have 4, I think. Oh, I got 5. Man, that was sneaky. You're like really melding it into the existing image really well.
Oh, 6. Okay, wait, I've got 6.
Oh, I think I got 5.
7.
Must be on the carpet, right? This is the point and click adventure.
Yeah.
Find all the little secret things.
Oh, I see 6.
But yeah, when I
Oh,
I
8.
chose these images and like made the little apartment layout here, I was imagining this whole thing as like kind of Doki Doki Literature Club, like literature, like visual novel style, where when you talk to someone, they like pop up and this is the background and you guys are talking to them, right?
Oh, 9. I had to zoom out. I think I've got
I found like
I got
6
like
or 7,
9. I got like 9 out of 10.
I think I found like 6.
I found 6. Is that a face?
This definitely is point and click though,
No.
because I have to like just move my cursor around until it changes to oh, there's something here.
Well, and the others don't have that luxury.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Oh, I found it. I found another one in the fur. That one's so sneaky, dude.
Whoa. Spoilers, Caleb. Jeez Louise.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think I got.
I
think
didn't
got
even notice the red one. The bright red one.
That was the first one I did.
Oh, I didn't notice that one because I was zoomed in. Once I zoomed out,
yeah,
I
that's
saw
what I
that
did.
one. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you,
Thanks.
Jordan, for that little scavenger hunt there at the end.
So should I go through and circle them?
Yeah,
Is
sure.
that
Yeah.
easier to say? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, for those of
Uh,
you who are playing along at home, here, tell us your
Because
score.
I think I only found 8.
Here's the grand
think I
reveal.
found
I'll
7.
reveal it. I'll use like the original color that I had because I've also been changing my color back and forth.
Oh,
Yeah, to make it
all I had to
sneaky.
do was just drag a box across. I could have just done that immediately.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna draw.
Should I
the
just
bow.
change the color to bright red for all of them?
Oh yeah, do that.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh.
There they
I could
are.
not even see even after Caleb said there's one in the fur, I was like, I still can't even see it with zooming in.
Same, I couldn't see it either.
I didn't see the one on the not the glass table, but the brown table. I didn't see that one.
The only way I was able to find the fur one is because my cursor changed when I went over it. I could not discern a face there at all.
I have a thing that changes color temperature of my screen too, so it's probably harder to see that.
Yeah,
way.
yeah. There you go. Thank you, Jordan.
No problem.
I should have been changing the image a bunch as we were going through this. Here's what the bedroom looks like.
Okay,
And-
Jordan, do your magic.
Oh.
No. And here's what the balcony looks like, though no one went on the
Wait,
balcony.
my Roll20 just said leaving a message for Cthulhu.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so here, actually, wait a second. Let me see if there's any other notes that I had here that we didn't get to.
I already put a face in, and you haven't even found it yet. For
Nice.
shame.
Let's see. We
2 faces.
Gosh, he's so sneaky.
You didn't find nobody went to find the book that got pushed under the couch. At one point I was planning on having the cups and plates that you guys were using to like eat things start moving strangely, but that never came up. I focused on the music more. There's the book of recipes. Oh yeah, you had a bunch of personal effects from your father in a box in your bedroom, Elliot, that if you had looked into that more, you would have found out more about Cole killing your father. There would have been a clue there. And then if anyone had sat out on the balcony, they would have noticed the clouds starting to form into a giant circular glyph. So there you go.
Okay.
I really want to make this as like a point and click game now, kind of. I think that would be
Look.
awesome.
I have the technology.
That would be Jordan. I would love to do that. I think that'd be really fun.
Legitimately, we can make this happen.
I think we should.
We can do it.
Oh, I found one.
Oh yeah, there's 3 more. Boop. Revealed.
Reveal.
All right, well, there you go. That's been Christmas with Caleb, or rather New Year's with Caleb. Thank you guys for playing with me, and we'll see you next year for something else.
This year.
Yeah. A year from now. Or maybe less. There you go. I don't think I have anything else to say. Adios.
Except you can become a patron.
Yeah.
You should do that.
And the only thing you get on
Caleb
that is
and
after
Powers.
shows, basically. I need to put more things on there. All right. Adios.